Yo, damn, I haven't talked in a while. Okay, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going, Decade? How's it going, Vera? I guess there's no start today. There's just it's just games. Let's see here. Music. My bad. I knew something was missing. Let's go with whatever the day list is. Alright, so how's everybody's weekend? Did everybody get to where they wanted to be? I was able to finish in top 100. 100. I wish. 1,000. I got Solgaleo finally. Now just pulled Horsey left. Let's go. I'm missing Charizard, which I've actually had in Wonder Picks twice. Fuecoco, how's it going? I'm good. I'm good. I've actually had Charizard show up in my Wonder Picks twice, and I missed it twice. Geo, what's up? You got your second oak? Oof. I have been buying physical cards, and I need to stop. What have you gotten your hands on? Because the issue with physical cards is like finding them, right? You had a great weekend? Good, good. I was able to relax. I basically secured top 1K on Saturday, so I was able to chill, celebrate. It was my sister's birthday on Sunday. I was actually able to like participate. Cheape, what's up? What's up? But yeah, I'm still missing 2-star Charizard. I'm still missing a second rare candy, and I'm missing foil, like reverse foil candy. Funny enough, I don't have the foil rare candy, and I'm also missing, I think it's silver. I buy off streamers who buy them. Oh, the ribbon ships. Those are as long as they're like as long as they're, what's it called, reliable sources. I feel like those like not, there's a few that don't charge that much. I think it's like a fair thing. Oof, is that an ice cream cone? Let's go TikTok. Yo, Yuki. Going to open a deluxe pack? Will I got anything good? You only have 2 people who you trust? Yeah, as long as you can trust them. Ice Cube, you can trade me a Charizard if I don't get one. Plus, granted, on Wednesday, how do I got so many? Dinero, babo. Spending too much. Where else do I live? Nah, I live where I live, brother. You've been opening Team Rocket packs? Ooh. I have a few. I just don't have the. I don't have the cards with me. I have a few cards from that set because I was actually able to find like I think it was 10 packs or something at my Walgreens at whenever the set came out. But I didn't get any SIRs. I got a few IRs. I think it's what they're called. But I thought I broke something. What's it called? I got a deluxe pack in 60 minutes. Okay, so yeah, Wednesday. The set releases, viewer battles. I have a deck so many that's so fun to play against. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, Akage, but so when will we get ranked rewards? You'll get ranked rewards the second the new set drops. So for me, I'm on the East Coast. So Thursday morning at 2 a.m. Although for me technically it's Wednesday night the way I look at it, but if we're talking about like literally, right? Thursday 2 a.m. Oh, where else am I streaming? YouTube and TikTok, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Ranked will be back when the new set drop. No, ranked is 24 hours after that. So basically, okay, back to when you get rewards at 2 a.m. Eastern. If you're in the West Coast, it'll be 11 p.m. And if you're in Europe, add however many hours, right? Like, so Thursday at 2 in the morning, the new set drops. Along with the new set, you'll get all your rewards for whatever you finished in ranked. Yeah, that's basically, and then 24 hours after that. So Friday at 2 a.m. or my Thursday night stream, ranked comes out. Yeah. Also for viewer battles, feel free to drop the list that you want me to try on Discord because I have like some off meta stuff that I want to try. Europe is usually 5 or 6 hours ahead. Yeah. That's the norm, right? I think with like, because there's a few Italians in my chat that's the difference. Then there's like Dimitri Kev, that's German, but it's also 6 hours ahead. But and then another thing I want to do today is the gym battle thing. But I guess low key or high key, but low key announcement because I don't know when there's a right time to say it. I got selected for the front page of Twitch a week from now. So Monday from 7 p.m. Eastern to 3 a.m. Eastern. 8 hours of streaming next Monday. Am I gonna stream opening packs on stream or offline? On stream, on stream. Basically the plan on Wednesday is if I don't have rare candy, thank you, Link. Central European time has gone daylight okay, so it used to be 8 a.m. now it's 7 a.m. until November 2nd. Bet. So basically, Wednesday's gonna be hype though. You want a battle? I didn't reach Master Ball, but I have a deck I want to try. Bet. Yeah, we'll do viewer battles in a little bit. But Wednesday, which is like the night before the set comes out, I guess. If I don't have rare candy, I will be opening enough packs until I could craft it. Sorry for all the yapping. It's like there's no ranked or nothing, so you know I gotta fill the time, you know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Although low-key serious. We're at 2020 points. So I'm like, what is that? Like 90 something packs away from being able to craft gold rare candy. So I'll be opening packs until I either pull rare candy or get to make it with points. I'm in too deep. At this point, I'm close enough where it's like Dina won. They won. They take my money. So yeah. So Wednesday is gonna be opening this until I pull rare candy, then chilling, maybe some viewer battles, whatever, and then just Jake, how's it going? Then on reset, so at 2 in the morning, the new set drops. We'll open max of that as well. You got your second gold candy, but no oaks yet. DNA got us with the deluxe in this up and coming megas packs. Yeah. The back to back is gonna be rough, especially since. But yeah, all of that's gonna be online. I'm gonna be opening that on stream. At least you can trade for oaks. Yeah, the craft the third oak and trade it to me. Well, basically that's my plan. Not necessarily trade to Okage, but or trade, but if let's say pack the last pack to craft rare candy got me a rare candy, I'll just craft 2 oaks, and that's any 2-star in the game basically. But obviously that's like, let's be real. If you get candy while opening packs to get candy, you should make a full oak to use the trade for. Yeah, there you go. Boy Coco, you beat me to it. Like, well, I guess we beat each other to it. Same thing, same idea. Looking for Cyrus and Red for those who want oak. Oof, that's a good deal. Raxo. Also, Aussieland on Twitch is offering oak for anybody with Cyrus and Red. Although I'm pretty sure his boys are got like priority, but I wonder what they're gonna do with the pack points. They're gonna be still available. Yo, Levy. I still don't know if it's Levy or Levi, but you know, we'll go with it. Yeah, Corn, that we have viewer battles. Also, anybody who wants me to try some weird, like anything random that you want me to try on stream, I'll try it. I might trade an oak for a Sabrina. Okay, look. Trust me, people who want oaks, there'll be stuff that you might have. New packs come out on Wednesday night if you're on the West Coast. Thursday morning if you're anywhere else. Rabs, you've been using I've been using your expert solo battles on YouTube to help me get all these solo battles done. I'm glad they've been helping. I've been helping. BK, if you got a tentacle deck, I'll try it. It would be cool if you could relocate the pack points to 1 pack. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's gonna be for deluxe pack, and thank you for watching them. It goes a long way into where I'm at right now. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for like those solo battles and every YouTube viewer. And then eventually I started streaming, and eventually I started going. I want to battle you with the random deck I'm using, then have you try it. Bet. Sounds like a plan. I pulled the Acrobat EX Secret Rare and the Waba for AR in Japanese, but to be honest, to pull that, I actually want Mobostif in the Hibu. I actually don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know what those looks like. I have to look them up at some point. What you mean with only 2K hourglasses? Wait, who said that? Oh, Jossie, I missed that. I'm trying to hard stop from pulling. Only got 2K hourglasses left. Bro, I don't remember the last time I collected more than that. You collect dog cards? That's fair. Do you consider? Okay, so here's a question. Do you consider the the I'm looking at it right now. Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. Do you count them as dogs? Because technically, aren't they like? I don't know. There's people that say they're cats. They're just beasts. Are they part of your collection, basically? Yes or no? You got every gym badge now, but water and grass, and they're MIA. I'd say I think both the grass players are on like European time zones. Legendary dogs. Is that? If you look it up, they're actually not legendary dogs, right? At least that's my understanding. Like you'll find that as the answer, but it's not that. Not that. They're like if you look up legendary dogs, it'll immediately tell you legendary beast. And there's a Facebook post that says that they're cats. Due to misconception, like they're based on large cats. There's a saber-toothed tiger, a lion, and a leopard. So they're not dogs. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking the collector of dogs what they believe. If someone gave them to me, I'd put them in my binder, but I wouldn't chase them. That's fair. That's fair. No, I'm aware. I'm aware that they're cats. The question isn't this just matchup, no gym battles? No, the gym battles is a community made event basically. BK, if you're on the Discord, you can send a deck, or if it's like too much of a hassle, you could like I guess post the link. I mean, not the link, the list on Twitch. I mean on TikTok. My bad, I have too much things going on. I could take a picture, but realistically, if you're on the Discord, you could just post a picture. Now I'll make it. Y'all seen the scam on eBay for Oaks are out already? I didn't know there were scams though, but it makes sense. You have me in that first half. You had me swinging quick. I was like, "What you mean?" I'm just It's just honestly the chat isn't usually this. Suicune looks like a deer to me. Raikou a tiger and Entei a dog. Apparently Entei's a lion. Suicune's a leopard, and obviously Raikou is a saber-toothed tiger. How to sub with Amazon? If you either have to be on desktop or on your phone, you have to go on the browser. For some reason they make it that complicated, and when you hit subscribe or whatever, it'll let you click a little checkbox that says use Prime or whatever. I don't know why they make it so complicated, but it's probably so people get the free ones. I consider Leo dog, even though it's technically a lion cub because my dog's name is Leo. Okay, that's fair. On the app, no, yeah, if you're using the Twitch app, they're like, nah, you can't use, good luck on the Prime sub. Alright, let me look up to see if anybody's posted some lists. Or if I have any lists that, actually, you know what, I'm gonna start with my favorite off-meta. Run predictions of viewer battles. I don't know, bro, I feel like on viewer battles, I'm gonna get clapped. Let me see if I have it built still, because there was a time where I started deleting everything that was subpar. Did you rank to top 10k? I got to 1k. I finished like in the top 500. But like barely. Like 470 something. And unless 20 people like ramped up. Thank you, Flavy. Or Flav. I'm gonna go with Flav. Flav. I just caught the... did I delete it? I did not delete it. Let's go. Suicune at home, baby. Alright, password's gonna be Mena. If you're on my Discord, feel free to post a list that you want me to try. If you're not, feel free to just type Mena. There's no... Since I stream on 3 different platforms, there's no way for me to have some kind of organization or like thing. Just... If I face you a second time in a row, I'll just dip. So, basically, don't try to join back to back. Did you get any rare candy yet? I have 1 rare candy, but I did not pull it. I had to use points for it. I couldn't push past 5k, but I was 1900. I could have been closer with more time. Yeah, I unfortunately wasted like my first week, so this was like the first time that I had to like grind to like the... Actually, not that's a lie. I've grinded in the last second multiple times, but it's because I try to get higher and higher. But this was the first time where like I just wanted to top 1000, and it was like a week out, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it. You get anything good from free packs? Nah, my free packs have been absolute dog water. Yeah, the first week of the season, I tried doing the alt account grind thing, and basically I determined it's possible, not worth my time, and we moved on. Nah, Jared, so if by Wednesday I don't pull it naturally, I'm gonna max spend and then use points on it again. I'm in too deep, so I have to stay with it. I'm gonna start this and keep the yapping going anyways. I ended up with 806 games played for top 1K. 806 games is a solid, like, your win rate is probably solid. After a few viewer battles, I'll see what gym leaders are active. Oh, I don't think I finished that thought, my bad. Kuga, I don't know how to pronounce the name, I'm sorry, but Kugarish, whatever, Kugara. It's some of like the Twitch creators, YouTube creators, and some of like the top players in the game got together and created like this league, basically, where the gym leaders are made up of. For a second, I was like, "What is my hand? What is this deck?" I was like, "Wait, I made it." So yeah, it's these creators, and they made a gym for every type. So there's 10 gyms. I know that's not the natural number, but whatever. That's what they decided on. I just got invited to join them, like to be part of it. We're going first, so we might play nothing. And basically, you get to fight these creators, and every one of them has a type. You can see what decks they're playing, and you get a badge every time you beat them, clearly. And then what happens is, I just realized I haven't updated this one, but once you get the 10 badges, you can challenge the Elite Four, which that's where I'm included, and it has a bunch of like it's basically like a makeshift Pokemon League from some of your favorite creators, or even if they're not your favorite, just creators in general, you know? I recommend, if you haven't looked into it, if you're on my Discord, if you put !league, you'll see the info on that. I think there's no reason not to put this down. Think they'll let us trade crowns? Probably not. Although I would love to be able to trade for immersives, because I have infinite of a lot of immersives and then not that many of the rest. I ended up Ultra Ball 3 this time as a first time playing ranked. Seriously, was 56% until Sunday, then dropped around 54. Yeah, that's Ice Cube. That's my norm. I'm usually hovering around 53 and 55, somewhere in between that. Interesting. Pichu. What's the? He only needs 2 psychic energies, but then how do you ramp him back? Okay, he's going for Gardevoir as well. Nice. So here we do the. I'll be honest, I high key have forgotten how much burn does, but I think if I play it like this, or we could like I could knock out this Cyndaquil, or I could keep building up Giratina, which is probably the better play. I could have also gone for Entei, but I think I'm gonna go 1, and then 2 with the Giratina. No, I deadass didn't. I have not touched this deck since last season. Well, there goes Burn showing why it sucks. I'm having trouble pulling anything good in this EX pack on TCG. I haven't spent money yet, though. I wonder if when you spend money, you get better pulls. I promise you, Decade, you do not get better pulls when you put money. As go into any VOD where I've opened packs, I promise you, money does not get you anything. Also, if I've missed any messages, I apologize. Feel free to like retype the same thing over and over again. Not like, obviously not spam. Not like what deck list. Like, I'll get there. But like, if you send something and I just completely missed it, feel free to run it back. I just forgot to burn. I'm a dirtle. Five and a half playing an alter count Tina deck, no Guzma. 70% win rate, let's go. I definitely could have just killed that Pichu and been in such a better spot, but here we are. No sé volar, yo leía con la amiga. En la solución de una salida. Graduación de mentira. You're still confused? Nah, this is the best part about viewer battles. You just get to Literally do whatever. We locked in top 1K? Yeah. We finished in the top 500. Or close enough to the top 500. Also, they didn't. I know it's like a picky thought, but at least by 2030, they should fix the making me flip a coin when my Pokemon's already dead. Ooh, Corn Dog and Akage both got some cooks that they want to show. GG chosen. I like the idea with Pichu ramping Mewtwo. It's just the tough part there is the fact that Mewtwo doesn't dump any energy. It dumps specifically the Psychic, right? So it's hard to like continuously do it. But ideally, obviously, you would do the Pichu and then you would have Gardevoir as well. But GG's. Alright. They announced that in 2065. Yeah, Dark Mode's coming at least by 2070. Before the sun goes out. Oh, Celtic Frost, thank you for the follow. I don't know if I missed the alert or it's just sometimes my alerts are like tripping. But thank you for the follow. I have the indicator here, I just didn't see. Mega Conscon's gonna be so disgusting for Lima. I guess we could talk about the megas as well, right? Which mega are y'all? Actually, I could do that. I could make a poll of that. Hold up. Professional streamer here. Interesting. I can't add more than 5. Nobody. That's true. Okay, let's go with. Damn, this poll stuff is stupid. Never mind. Screw the poll. I was gonna add a poll to see which mega y'all were most excited about, but I can't put more than 5 options. So I ended up in like within the top 500, more or less. When I stopped playing, I was at 470, so maybe anywhere from 500 to like 480, more or less, is probably where I stopped. It's Absol. That Absol's probably my answer. Oof, Astro with the streak, baby. Now let's jump back in. Yeah, you just joined. The only thing I ask is not to double up on battles so that I could fight multiple people. The reason I don't have like Giovanni after beating me in ranked is I'm gonna get my revenge right now. But yeah, instead of, since I can't do, like if I was just streaming on Twitch, I could make like a queue. But since I'm streaming on 3 different platforms, I can't make like force y'all to like respect the order. All I could ask is just not to double up so that multiple people get the chance, you know? But yeah, there's no anybody could join for sure. Sorry. La Jefa was texting. Alright, so the deck is drawing as good as it can. Oh, Yuki with the hydrate. My bad, I got you. By the way, I left my usual half-gallon jug at work, so I literally went to the gas station and got myself a full gallon ass of water. I think blazing will be pretty good, but also feel like a little faster Incineroar that once it dies, you lose the game. Also, speaking of games, let me check what the when I got on stream, the Blue Jays were winning by 1. Okay, about that. It's tied 5-5 in the top of the 9th. I wonder how they tied it up. Shohei Ohtani destroyed. Is that what happened? Did Shohei happen? Why am I versing a Sweet? Bro, shitty. There's some people trying to ruin me. Here's also almost the same as the ODX. Yeah, Gyarados is one of those where like I don't know if we're just better off playing hold up. Angelo, how's it going? How's it going? Chilling. But yeah, Gyarados is one of those where I don't know if it's like if the discard effect is worth. I'm in danger. Yeah, I finished in the top 1,000. I was able to finish with top 1,000. The Espeon deck was basically what carried me all the way to the end. You put a Wugtrio deck? Bet. You know, I've been wanting to use my shiny shit for a long time. So I'll definitely look at that right now. Also, I'm aware that if he has another coin flip, I'm cooked. But look at my hand. What other option do I have? Yee, thank you, Angelo. Alright, so as long as he doesn't have the second wheel and he misses, there's a chance. Did I not swing? Oh no, I had to bellow. I was like, for a second, I was like, wait, why didn't I swing? I didn't have that energy. Okay. Gonna come down to this coin flip in the front. None of this matters except for this. GG's. I got cooked. Where there isn't a will, there's a way. GG's. Let's do one more deck with Entei. I mean, one more game with Entei, and then I'll swap to Wugtrio. You had the second wheel, but you didn't want me to like that. I appreciate it. You wanna try this deck? It's fun. That's about it. It's literally a Suicune deck if you made every card in the deck worse. Before I go into the next game, it's literally like I know Greninja's really good, but what if it just burned? I know Suicune draws and swings for a potential, but what if like it eventually hits for 120? And the rest of the deck is like, oh, what if instead of Irida, we just heal the lead Pokemon and hope for the best? Everything's just like one off. Like in a world where Suicune didn't exist. This deck I saw online, I'm gonna try. Oh, bet. Yeah, because I'm gonna say. This current deck is like, if Suicune didn't exist, then maybe this one was like good enough to play, but it does exist. ¿Qué lo que es, Dave C? ¿Qué me cuentas? Uh-oh. I realized that I've gone first like every game. Granted, it's only been 3 games so far, but... Aquí echando uno Overwatch, bro. Uf. Hace rato que no... Bueno, yo nunca fui bueno... Dale, lo agradezco. Yo nunca fui bueno en eso, so no lo juego mucho, pero... Yo tengo socios que lo juegan bastante y hace rato que no escucho Overwatch. Let me pick a more diverse playlist. Did you get your professors? Yeah, I got my professors. What I'm missing is rare candy. Bastante tryhard el juego. Bottom of the ninth, Otani's second up. Uh-oh. I realized when I got on stream we were up 1 and now I didn't see how it got tied up. Gino. You know what? It's time to bring back Gino's Gyarados deck. For the viewer battles, this is where it's time to shine. The season resets on Wednesday night. Actually, I don't know what your time zone is, but for me, Thursday morning at 2 in the morning, the season resets in the sense that we get the new pack and we get our season rewards. And then 24 hours after that, rank starts. So rank starts Friday morning if you're... Actually, so Thursday night if you're in the West Coast, and anywhere else, it's Friday morning. I feel like we have to... Mars just feels bad here. They did research. Like, if they have rare candy Solgaleo, I'm pretty much... I lost anyways. Whatever. What mega you think you're going with? Since I'll have to see what the rest of the set is. I'm probably going... There's 2 options that are obvious to me. It's whatever pack has May, because I want the full art May. I think May's going to be really good. Like, I think May is going to be better than any Pokemon that comes out in that set. I could be wrong. But in my opinion, May is going to outlast every card in that set. Off-rip, obviously, there's a lot of cards we don't know, right? So, cards I want to target are May. I actually want to play Hydreigon. I feel like Hydreigon is, like, really, really good. And then, as far as the Megas go, I have to be proven that any of them are worth staring at, like, getting cooked for... Let me see, because right now I got the notification that there's a... Why aren't my alert box going through? What is this? But yeah, the Megas have to prove to me that they're worth losing the entire game when they get knocked out before I, like, commit to them, if that makes sense. Alright, back to the game. Oof. How do we stop this? Well, we could repel, but repel he'll just transfer all the energy elsewhere. They were forced to research in hopes to find the burn. Of course, we don't find the burn. This has no targets. I'm in danger. I just have 300 hourglasses. Any suggestions for next pack for me to choose? I would say wait, especially if you're free to play. Is wait until you see where the best card is or where your favorite card is. Because I'm not gonna tell you like, oh, you gotta be sweaty, and if Absol's the best card, go for Absol. No, let's say you like Ampharos. Wait to see what else is in that set. Go for the Ampharos, whether it's good or not. If you want to be competitive, I would say wait the weekend. Like don't buy immediately. See what's good and then go after that. Or at least wait for the set to be revealed so that you know everything that's in the set, you know? Especially since it's 3 packs this time. It's gonna be tough, it's gonna be tough. Also, I realized I can't attack or I explode. Because we couldn't get the burn in time. Where are these Typhlosions, bro? Alright. I guess technically... No, we're cooked, Because he goes retreat. Wait, how does it work? Once you move all energy from one of your bench psychic Pokemon to your active Pokemon. So he just retreats for 1, transfers both of them, goes to 4. So he goes to 130. And he already has 1 point. Yeah. GG's. Itachi, you play this? Like Pocky? You play Entei? What's up? Bingo. You think Full Art Oak will be added to other sets? Nah. I honestly thought the way they were gonna add a Full Art Oak was adding Professor's Research. Like, let's say in Wisdom of Sea and Sky they would release Professor Elm and then make that one the Full Art in the set. But no, I think Oak is just in the deluxe pack, and then you could trade for it. Jessica, how's it going? Bingo, I'm battling viewers today, so we'll be able to play at some point. Right now, I'm gonna go open a pack of deluxe, hoping that it has a rare candy. Then I'll put together a Walk Trio deck, and then we'll go back to games. So we can play. The only issue is there is a slight delay on YouTube. But yeah, the code will always be mana, and the only rule is not to double up, so that more people get to play. Everybody wants a rare candy? Yeah. I've yet to get it. But it could be in this pack right now as soon as the screen loads. Let's go, the deck finally worked. Bro, it cooked me. As soon as you get the setup, I was like, oh, I'm cooked. I have nothing to do. I did pull... Can I see your card collection? To what extent? Because I do have a lot of cards, so it's like... it could take up too much time, but... Like, you want to see the Crown Rares? You want to see the 2 stars? No candy. Yeah, I finished within the top 500. I ended up using Espeon to get me to the end. T-Mac, what's up? Alright, mate, we'll be able to probably open one more pack at the end of stream because of the... Because just how long I stream and then the 4 hours that we get for the daily. No rules, you get to play whatever you want. It's just I'm playing off-meta stuff. Flareon helped a lot for me. Yeah. They walked Otani. Sounds like a plan. Espeon got you through the end as well. Let's go. Wait, because May actually might change the meta. I do agree May is ridiculous. I honestly believe May is better than anything they've announced so far. Everything in that trailer, all I cared about was like, that May card is ridiculous. Last days I was 975. I hope I got the 1K badge too. Hopefully. Wait, at what point were you 975? Because it was moving a lot towards the end. Are you gonna pull until you have enough packs on Wednesday stream, on Wednesday night stream, right before the next set drops? If I still don't have rare candy, I will be opening until I get enough points, as I'm less than 100 packs away. So at this point, I've committed too much. I have to go all in. At least that's what I tell myself. It'll be used in Fire decks forever to the end of time. Fire Patch, that is. I actually like Fire Patch as well, but it's a little too niche for me to be like, oh, it's the best card that they announced. May is really good, but people are saying it's mid. Show me who people is. No, I'm just kidding. Realistically, if you're playing PComs, May is like PComs to, but actually a good card. Like, you get to filter minimum 3 different Pokemon for like whatever you're missing. Otani just got thrown out. Okay, so we're staying in there. And by we, I mean the Blue Jays. I'm not part of them. If that's pack gone, how about pack? The pack points will stay. The pack points will stay. You just can't gain, so it's kind of weird. Although supposedly the pack's coming back at some point. Maybe 2037. I gotta chill with that, or I'm never never gonna get sponsored for real if I keep with the trolling. Alright, what's gonna do? Oh, build the deck. I was like, what? I got stuck with talking about 260 and a lot of shop currency as well. Oh yeah, no, I got 0 hourglass saved. Patron. Quedé entre los primeros 500, como en 400 largos, casi 500. Y si una pila de locos le pusieron al acelerador, quizás terminé entre los 500 y pico. Pero terminé en el top 1000, que es la meta. Yo no juego lo suficiente para llegar al top 100. Pablo Austin. Lost in translation with a hope. Alright, let's build this World Trio deck. If I don't answer chat, it's because I'm looking at the Discord. Feeling this. I don't know damn well, y'all. I ain't got a power. Who you going home with? Let's go with the Blastoise coin. Doesn't get enough love really. Where you hiding? I'll catch up with the messages after, I promise. I was about to say, this deck's about to be shiny as hell. I do not have the golden Mantikes. The aura of this deck is about to disappear the second we get to the Mantikes. Secluded Springs is by far the pack that I opened the least. Look at that. I only have 2 copies of this thing either. ¿Y cómo te fue en esta expansión? ¿Te salió Oak? El Oak sí me salieron ya. Tengo los Oaks. El Rare Candy fue que me huye completamente. Solo tengo uno y fue porque con los puntos ahorré los suficientes puntos para usar 2500 puntos en esa mierda. Jesus, let me scroll down to the side. Y aún necesito la segunda copia. So este set me robó a punto blanco, así, a pistola. Bueno, sin pistola, porque en sí no, nadie me obligó, pero... Cyrus, interesting. I'm assuming it's a stall, but it's still interesting. I forget that Switch works for something other than Lightning. It never comes up. Si yo quieres te busco, yo sé dónde tú vives. Aborrecida. Alright. Let's flex the shiny stuff. And now I'm back to... Alright. They go into extras? Let's go. ¿Y cómo te fue en esta expansión? Playing Suicune? Yeah, I guess so. The No Mantex is crazy. Yeah, but granted, like I said, I didn't open too much Secluded Spring, so I wasn't expecting the golds. Except I opened a bunch of Rare Candy, of Deluxe, and I still don't have it. How many points did I end up with? Just under 33. 3280 something. 3290, something like that. Rafa, ¿qué más pues? Pero no sé quién es more, so no voy a tirar eso. Pero ¿qué me cuentas, F? You're in the 3225, my first in top 1K. Let's go, silly. Can you show my friend ID? I can. The only issue is that my friends list is full. And I'll show y'all. I got nothing to hide right here. Look, 99 out of 99. My friend's code, unfortunately, does not have any value right now. But again, the code is Mena. Feel free, anybody, to play. Let's catch up. Are we gonna be able to trade 2 stars after the update, or does anyone know? Technically they haven't confirmed that. I'm just hoping. Do you know pack points for deluxe go away forever in a few days? They do not go away. The points don't go away, only the pack. And supposedly, what does meta mean? That's my last name. That's just my name. And then it's just a play on words with Man of Steel, because I like Superman. Alright, so technically we could go Suicune, but we're going first. Or we could just charge this, evolve, but we need 3 energy. Alright, let's do it like that. On the patch it says October 30th. Oh, okay, if there's something that confirms it, then that's fine. All I've seen is the commercial, or I mean the YouTube video that says that, oh, future update. So I don't know. I was like, that's all I know about it. Can I volunteer to be added to the water gym? That's what you have to message Nabrix. I have no. I'm in the E4 just because I don't even know why I'm in the E4. There's so much more qualified people than me, but I have no like power there. I just shout it out because I think it's a good idea. So yeah, you'd have to message Nabrix Reality or Engage. You were gonna say something about the pack points in Deluxe? I didn't. I answered. I said that they don't go away. That only the pack does. Whatever. Like, what are the chances that Sogale actually playing something? How does this thing work? Gym battles? If you put exclamation point league, I could do that for you though. If you know the creators, Nabrix, Engage, also Reality, Nabrix, Engage. They made a Discord with a challenge where like you could fight against, like, the gym leaders are different creators and stuff, and it's just literally just a hold up. The speed is start. I guess technically we could just hide behind Suicune and then start going crazy with this. Yeah, let's use Suicune as a wall. It's capelli bianco. Also, if there's any where the pack points go when the pack goes away, maybe my guess is that the pack is gonna be like blanked out, like grayed out, but you can still click on it for pack points. But again, that's all a guess because I legitimately have no idea. All I know is that they made a post saying that they will still be available. This deck is direct counter for my Master Ball deck. Oh no, Blue just keep trying to get the extra base and they keep getting thrown out. Got thrown at home by a mount. Wait a minute. I just realized I'm going against this thing again. Get these Lunalas out of my face, dude. I'm cooked. And they hit hard as shit, dude. Lágrima salada baña mentre lo que te dice dulce dolcemente vete interrompe la lágrima de la muerte con esa cigarette di vendetta. Te copió el mazo, pareciera, ¿no? Que oggi sarà la tempesta. Technically, I could leave, double switch, and swing for 80 here. Without them getting a knockout. Non voglio più aspettare. Quindi Marlena torna a casa. But swinging for 80 doesn't do anything for me. Where's the Kage? I'm curious. TikTok or Twitch? He's on Twitch. Although, I don't, he hasn't messaged in a bit. He's also on my Discord, so there's always that. A ti no te sobrará un Suicune 2 estrellas. Técnicamente sí, pero no. Porque solo tengo una copia de 2 estrellas Suicune. Pero técnicamente extra porque yo uso los... Ok, Kage's on Twitch. So, si le escribes algo a Angelo, él lo ve. Porque todos mis chats se ven en Twitch y en YouTube. Es TikTok que solo se ve entre ustedes. Voglio più aspettare, quindi Marlena torna a casa, che il freddo qua si fa sentire. Torna a casa che non voglio più sparire. I don't even know if I want to snipe all of the like Giratina fully or hit spread out the damage. I don't even know what I'm hoping for here. I'm just gonna press this button and hope for the best. Are we okay? Yo, Evade, what's going on? What's going on? Y que me pregunto, mucha novia, hoy tengo una, mañana otra. Hey. Alright, so obviously we lose to Cyrus. Unless... Wait, what? Oh, I already have a tool on this thing. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine. It doesn't change anything. Wait a minute. I see the line. I see a line. I could have also leafed, but I'm gonna use... Yeah. We Cyrus... The only issue is that obviously they could just transfer all the energy and nothing happens, but we will be doing that. Yeah, perra que toditas son mías, la dominicana. I guess to put this down, there's only one cape. It's not fine. I could put that in the Suicune, but whatever. Not whatever. Obviously, it would have been the better play, but. So we lose to red. We lose to red. We lose to Cyrus. So you guys will be gym leaders, and we have to beat y'all to earn badges, basically. Except I got asked to be in the E4, so you beat a bunch of gym leaders, and eventually. But the good thing is that they're allowing us players, like us members, to also compete. All right, GG's Jacko. Is this Lunata deck gonna be the death of me? So I'll be facing some of the gym leaders that are active later. Yeah, we were cooked. We were cooked. I know this deck is meta, but you think it worked in rank? The only issue is that the rank's about to change. Like the meta's about to change, so it's hard to say if anything now will work. For example, Shigun used that deck at some point in his grind, and he was #1, so take it as it is. Is this a 1v1 versus the gym leader? Like win one and you win the badge, or it's the best 2 out of 3? It's best 2 out of 3, and then the E4 is best of 5. Akage. The E4 is me, Corndog, Prelux, Kaitsu, and then Nabrix. They have Nabrix as a champion. No te enamores de mí, no te enamores de mí. Sabes que así, yeah. Although grass with Pichu, the only thing I can think of is like Pinsir, but Pinsir's not out yet. We'll see what they're cooking. Okay. Venusaur? Am I a water gym leader? No, the water gym leaders are... I'm an E4 member. Again, I don't know. There's so much more qualified people, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so what's the best way to go about this? Like, obviously, Ho's gonna swing for 80, charge up whatever comes next. It's so good that I'm an E4 gym leader. It's a Celebi deck? Oh, it could be the Celebi deck. Yes, you're right. All right, we're definitely evolving here. Like, obviously, I can take out the Pichu. I guess that's our best bet, right? And then deal damage to the Ho. Like, when Ho comes in, that becomes the liability. We don't even need to put down the Mantike. How many decks are you able to bring? You're able to submit 2 lists and use those lists to beat Akage's Trolley, yeah, but Akage's Trolley, but I'm also on Wilk Trio, right? Like, there's a risk when you run trying to battle you, and that is that you could always accidentally battle other people. Also, suddenly have this exact deck. Well, that's not a risk, right? That's just the community playing each other. But yeah, you bring up 2 decks. And you could alternate, like, you could use either 2 of the 2 to fight us, the gyms. And then for the E4, although nobody's gotten there yet, so it just started, so there's a lot of power balance and like discussion on how to improve it, either make it easier or worse or whatever. Like, the idea is to have people beat it, right? We don't want to just sit here and like clock people over and over again. They're gonna get 4 coin flips, so Irida doesn't make enough sense. Although it kind of does, right? Go. I'll take my chances with the 50-50. Actually, no, more than 50. If this is gonna be a problem with Will, we'll see. I'm not the biggest believer, but. Also, like, I forget that Ho is not weak to water whatsoever, but we did hit it for 80, you know? E-switch is huge. Not huge enough, but it is huge. Also, we played double stires, which is why I took my chances on just swinging at the Ho and hope for the best. Good start, good start. Come on, come on. Let's go, baby. Holding me back. GG's Akagi. Because obvious type advantage versus elite players as gym leaders would be difficult, no? Yeah, so basically you get to pick two decks so that you have good matchups against each, but then only one, because if not, you just pick 2 decks that are like obvious. Like, to make the E4 harder, you have to beat them with one strategy. And obviously, like I say, if you try to go Unga Bunga and play a deck that's like Charizard with Cleffa that has no out to Oricorio, you're gonna get bopped because there's Oricorio in the E4. So it's like GG's Akage. So that's like the idea, right? Again, it just launched, I think, last week, so it's still new. Which reminds me, actually, now that we're here, there's a tournament hosted by maybe some of y'all know him. He goes by Dex Gen Game Dex. His name is too long for me to remember. I call him Dex, so I forgot the rest of the username. But hold up, let me go. He has it's on Limitless next Monday. It's a $200 prize money. It's free entry. It's on Limitless. It's gonna be in the new format. It's gonna be Monday, so you got some time to like either test yourself or see what works for people over the weekend. Dex Gen Gaming. Okay, so I had it. I should have just trusted my gut. But yeah, he's hosting that tournament. Feel free to check it out. It'll be next Monday. it starts at around like 2 p.m. Eastern, so that could be a little early or it could be just perfect time for you, depending on time zones. But for me, I'm gonna have to start it off stream, but then I will be streaming next Monday early. I'll be starting at, well, early for me, 7 p.m. Eastern, because I got front page promotion for Twitch. Again, I still don't know what that means to an extent. I don't know how much viewers are gonna be. I'm not mentally prepared for what that means, I guess. But if I'm still going well in that tournament, like maybe I got top cut or whatever, that's what I'll be starting the stream off with. And then we'll be doing everything from pack openings to game 3 going into the 11th. Oh. The good thing for Blue Jays, Jacko, the return of Jacko. The good thing about the well, I guess actually the Blue Jays bullpen isn't that much better, but the Dodgers bullpen has been kind of sketch all playoffs. Well, actually towards the end of the season. So it bodes well, but we'll see. We'll see. Never slowing down, raw fear moves me. Okay, he switched to metal though. I guess we could always just swap this if we feel the need to. No, it scares me. Nah, it's stupid. It's not regular. Hey, who's the new kid? What kills me? Not getting stronger. I can't see myself any longer. Raw fear moves me. I feel like going second is the point of the Mantike to Wiglet play. But I guess attacking second turn with going first, being able to attack the following turn with Suicune isn't bad either. But we keep going first, so we don't get the option to do the What Trio play. It's only hit for 80 anyways. Let's do this. Did I finish top 1K? Yeah. I got this is all when painful medicine. Top 500 I finished. Like when I stopped playing, there was a few hours left and I was in 470. Whoops. I'm not used to having something there. Mantike. Dose to immunity, but I've never seen it. What's the matter? Isn't helping you go. It's too risky to go for a white trio. Hey, who's the new kid? Stronger. Raw fear moves me, sounds of empty oozes. Life is just forever. Play around Sabrina. Is that like 2 to 3 straight seasons you made top 500? I've only not made top 500 one season, and I was like 550 something. And I think that was the first season with streaks, maybe. So somewhere along the lines I lost a streak, but man died more like man died. Aiden, how's it going? Did they red and I didn't notice? Okay. So we're still alive, in theory, potentially. Although I guess the secure play. Actually, no, there is no secure play. Because we can't hit for more. So it's literally hoping that this hits. We gotta hope that this hits the Sogoleos or that they don't have Cyrus. Well, trio. Well, Jesus Christ, man. Well, trio, take it easy, brother. He left nothing for for the imagination. He just went, hold this real quick. Now we got Barry probably. If he has Barry, we'll probably play the Suicune game. Yo, just coasting. What's good? How'd you end the season? Didn't get to see your stream yesterday. Oh, I don't stream over the weekend, so I didn't stream Saturday or Sunday. But for real, walk out here like they owe money. But yeah, I didn't stream the last 2 days. But I finished in the top 500 or top 1,000, which is what matters, right? Alright, so we could take our chances that they either don't wake up or don't have another berry. They thought about it, so I feel like they don't have the other berry. Healing doesn't really help us. I guess we could research just to see cards. We could also swap to the Suicune here, but that doesn't really do much for us. We could swap to Suicune, attack with it for 60. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to knock out Snorlax for like 5 turns. Let's just hope that we hit 100 in the back, and that'll be game, right? Surely we'll get there. Let's go, Walk Trio. I feel like Dina could use that one on an ad the same way. Right after Spraggle's Macargo, Man of Steel's Walk Trio. We'll get Whip Ball. I finally made it to Master with 1 day left. Thanks for the help this season. No problem, brother. Congrats. Congrats on the Master Ball. What deck did you use primarily? What helped me towards the end was 100% Walk Trio's Brutal Sogalette. Bro, that Walk Trio, all 150 damage just bopped him in the face, bro. But I ended up using Espeon to get me to the end. Let me double check real quick again. I gotta go with the game day MLB.com. Alright, so the Blue Jays didn't do jack. Alright, that's nice, that's nice. Bro, I wish I could just like time skip to the new set. I'm hyped. Otani third on deck to bottom of the 11th, bro. They're I feel like, yeah, they're not pitching to them. Even if it's like man on first and second, they're like, okay, bases loaded. He's 4 for 4. I started with Sylvana Zero Aura and then switched to Espeon Sylveon and closed out with the Daycare deck. All solid decks. All decks that I used this last season. Except I wasn't the biggest fan of the baby deck. I was about to say baseball. But that was not on the baby deck. I just had bad luck and I There's an Alolan mug you want to rock me with? I wish, Steve, that I could have like a queue, but since I stream to so many platforms, I can't do that. But if we happen to like match at the same time, I'm looking forward to playing that matchup. So digo ting maring dedo ting hueco karma cara. If this is double man tag, we are in danger. We do play switch, so it's not the worst thing to put. The Mega Ampharos with Zero Aura looks interesting. Yeah, I feel like Mega Ampharos is one of those that gets hate on it. Bro doesn't want me to play Mana. It's all good, Z. Oof, they got multiply, but they drew both Weedles. Dex, how's it going? I shouted out your tournament earlier. How have the signers? Have you been able to message Brick City yet? Or I guess message in Brick City? Están dando una van por la carretera, van, yo no sé qué van a hacer. I DM'd Hyperion waiting for him to respond. Bet. 200 baby, woohoo. Lost 12 straight and then switched to the baby deck and went 15 and 3. It was unreal. Jesus. What revealed Mega are you most excited for? Probably Absol, but at the same time, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Like I like the concept of the card, so I won't say that it's just it only hits for 80, and if they knock it out, you lose the game, right? So it's like, although I have heard you hit people and you discard their Cyruses and then they won't be able to pull it back. Like obviously, it's very I'm hoping it's as good as it can be, and not another Umbreon or Crobat where it's like it's really good, just not enough damage type of situation. Or too risky because it collapses to... Oof, red card. I need to find Wotrio come back to me. Yeah. Oof. At least we're guaranteed taking out one of the Weedles. Yo se la debo a ti, kiri, mari, kiri, de do, tingüe, cucara, macara, hija de potite fue. Yeah, Juco got rocked with the Blaziken with Cleffa should be fun too. With Cleffa and May, any rare candy deck with May is gonna be insane, in my opinion. Again, I'll hype May until I get proved otherwise. I was excited for Mega Gyarados until I saw Jirachi. You know, real talk, right now, gun to my head, I don't know what Jirachi does. So I could get so many tech cards. Would you run double Cyrus for Megas? I could see that as a thing. May grabs 2 Pokemon. It's a supporter. Grabs 2 Pokemon from your deck, and then you return 2 Pokemon back to the deck. So imagine a P comes that instead of returning and then drawing, you draw 2 and then put it back. Jirachi lets you hit 30 for 30 anywhere on the board. Oh yeah, so it just bodies Magikarp wherever it starts. Yeah, I get you. I can see why that's a problem. Uh-oh. Not the Kakuna stun. Yeah, it's unlike I remember back when Gallade was playable because of him only into the Gyarados matchup, like that format. The way when I would see fighting energy, the way I would counter is just like lead. You would put the Magikarp in the lead and like put him on better, have something other than the him only. And sometimes you would just win like that. Alright, we just gotta hope that he misses a coin flip at some point. Or that he keeps bricking and not finding the Beedrill. Okay, there's the Beedrill. So at least we stay in, right? P-Beard, alright, bet. May equals Pokemon communication on steroids, basically, yeah. Here comes Otani. Alright, I'll have the... They walked them. Bro, I couldn't even click away and they sent them to first. Yeah. Bro, I just changed the tab to see what the game was going, so I could see the count. Oh wait, we guarantee 150 damage in the front. Yeah. We're guaranteed damage. GG's, Juco. GG's. Wait, is that you, Hayden? Okay, yeah. I was like, I see Juco. I don't know if it. Okay. GG's, Hayden. ¿A qué le gusta el reggaetón? Que no le gusta la planta, la sensación. Está cabrón, muy cabrón, al fin. And then Mookie singles. Uh-oh. Who's pitching? Fisher. Come on, Brody. Nunca sería. Hola. Un gusto, un placer. Que no me puedo volver a ver. Oregon. Oof. Actually, this is one of those decks that I was considering playing today in viewer battles, because a lot of people brought it up during the season, like during the actual ranked season. And I was like, that's not a I didn't have the balls to play it in ranked, but I saw it. I knew of it. Dottore gigante, naturale come implante. Dottore infante, Madonna y Alicante. Cruzando la calle con los Beatles. Dame el hilo, te voy a servir. Any gut feeling on current decks that survive to the next one? I don't know if it's considered a gut feeling anymore, but I feel like Dartina is gonna be there no matter what. But we'll see. We'll see if Megas have way too much HP for it. But if I had to guess, it's gonna have some playability. Let's go research. We could have Irida to kind of play around Cyrus and stuff, but te busco la boca, te hablo el pelo, te veo con él y con el dedo, un beso privado, un poco en el cielo, y quiero una. I don't know how much damage this other thing does. I'll be honest. Like the Porygon 2, it could hit for 70, right? I think. If they have Cyrus, it is what it is. I'll give up. They got it. Fair and square. It's possible. Oh, something with Oricorio. I feel like it's gonna have a place in the meta because Megas are EXs. So that's the thing. Oof, they got Freddie Freeman now. Let's go. 12th inning, baby. Alright, so at least I remember this. Not that it's gonna help too much if they have Cyrus, but. They are forced to find something else, though. Just Jake? Yeah, it's viewer battles. You wish you were shiny. Yo, wiggle it in chat, baby. That's too funny. That's too funny. But yeah, viewer battles. Unfortunately there's no order because of since I stream to different platforms. I can't just like if it was just Twitch or just YouTube or just TikTok, I could like set up a link with a queue or something. Or not even like Twitch has it where I could do like in chat, but first come first serve, and the only thing I ask is just to not like code is MENA MENA. Like my using how the username starts. Thank you for the roses. Interesting that they stayed in. They think they're slick. They think they're slick. Look at this play. Well, that helps too, but yeah, never mind. Supreme Games is here too. Oof. I was gonna play around some shit, but I don't got nothing to play around. Let's see. Does he bop him? That's the what trio? What was that, brother? Okay, that it's low key. It's okay because it forces them to put something else down. But come on, the threat was in front of you. You're in everyone's stream. He's always watching. Lily, so there's gonna be a lot of luck involved if this is like if we end up winning this one. We are already cooked by like if they have Cyrus, we're already cooked. That Lily came clutch, but we did get rid of the backline, so it all comes down. It all comes down to if they have Cyrus or not. But Watrio keeps dodging the threat in the board and hitting the bench. GG's Colossal. Well played, well played. What in the bootleg Dragon Knight? What's up, Slack? We're doing some viewer battles currently. Supreme, you're a better man than me. I unfortunately, when it comes to TikTok, if it's not obviously apparent, I'm not very savvy, I guess is the word you would say. Like if you check my TikTok page, there's not a single TikTok on it. I just stream here. It's just like, so, but it's also not I frequent Twitch a lot more, and my Discord is where I'm most active. So I'm actually out of touch with who like the goats of TikTok are, like who the big names are, except for like the ones that have pulled up, right? Like I know BB. He's mentioned Rose or Rosie. I don't even know what they look like, but I know that's another name. There's Flippa, who's in chat also as well. So actually, let me follow you back. Actually, I support, but I'm low key like out of touch with who the names are. Alright, let me check how the... Okay, we got a man on first. Okay, Undercrook walked. How many outs? 0 outs? Okay. And we got Straw battling, fighting here. Please don't be a double play. Hold up, waiting for the update and then we'll keep playing. Okay, I have zero clue what any of this means. I'll check back after. Snow, okay, true. Snow as well. I just forget that Snow's a streamer. Like I just know he's a player. But true, Snow, HK. I know HK. Although I knew him from Twitch first, but he's on. As I knew him as a player first, but I know he does TikTok as well. Sterling, I think is another name. Oh, Z, is that you? Your toxic squirt, brother? Let's go. Oof. What's up, Sizzle? You just woke up, it's midnight? Let's go. Yeah, no. The community has some demons. I enjoyed watching Digital Desi's climb during her first month playing the game. You see, that's a name that's also new to me. But again, I'm not like the reason I don't know the names is not because like, oh, I'm like, you either know me or you don't know. It's literally like, It's just the fact that I'm out of touch with the community, but I try to work on it. I try to work on it. Also, it goes to say that I have a 6-month-old, so I don't consume as much content as I put out. Top 30. Oh, we got a demon in chat, bro. Just a casual top 30, you know? Nah, I wish. My days of top 100 ended the second they added, what's it called? Streaks. Relentless. Come on, Slack. Take it easy on your brother. I was so hungover this morning. I came home, shower, got some of it out, went straight back to bed. Let's go. At least you did it with the ability to do so, right? Did Shigun get number 1 again? Yeah, by about like 2,000 points or so. Like, it legitimately wasn't close. Barely. No, I didn't swap. This is a viewer deck. So I'm playing what they recommended, basically. Alright, let's go here. This feels right. Let's just use the Suicune as a wall. That's the new strat. And I guess if they play like Switch or something, not Switch, Repel, we're ready for that too. Stopped like 7 times while getting a ride home because I was. That's tough. I've had to do that. 100%. I got a 3-year-old. I don't play until 12 a.m., 3 a.m., and then go to work at 8 a.m. Bro, that's literally me, bro. I stream from 11 p.m. Eastern time to 3 a.m. Monday through Friday, and except for Saturdays where I get to like I don't work the next day. I'm at work. Well, granted, I work a little later, at like 10 in the morning, but I'm up since 7. Cause that's when my wife goes to work, so I have to like pick up make sure the baby's okay situation. Pocket Cup champion. You see, that's where I get lost. Hope it relaxes my body a bit. I'm gonna try and grab something to eat. Eating is good. Oof. HK put me on this deck 2 formats ago. This deck saved my season 2 formats ago. Currently, we're not fans. I could technically, you know what? Let's be aggressive, I guess. When life hands you lemons, huh? Es que a veces soy un cabrón, yo lo sé. Rompería el corazón. Yo soy 500,000, vamos a prender un blon. Un pa' Tokio, Japón. I guess I could have left first. That's on me, boss. Ishan, how's it going? The life of a 24-year-old of a wild 30. The life of a 24-year-old. Yeah. Blue Jays have at least 2 on base the last 3 innings and can't finish. That sounds like the Seattle and Detroit game 5. It felt like every time I looked up, there was bases loaded, and then they would have a double play, and it would just the next inning happens. Like, I remember where I was because it was the day of the 21 Pilot concert, where me and my little brother went to a Flanagan's after. Uh-oh. Jesus Christ. Waiting for the new set and also see what you gonna cook. Is a new set in a few hours or is it tomorrow? No, it's even further back. Icebreaker. It's on technically Thursday morning on the East Coast, or it's okay. So the best way to explain it, it's on Wednesday night on the West Coast, and it's Thursday morning everywhere else. That's the best way to look at it. What am I doing here? I don't know. This feels This feels wrong. Whatever. We lose to Cyrus eventually. So Thursday afternoon for you? Yeah, because you're in Europe, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh, why? Who's crying? You got my ass slack. Yeah, 11 p.m. for West Coast. Everything else becomes the next day. So Thursday afternoon for Europe. Japan gets it in the middle of the day. Hot take: Suicune doesn't need Mantike. That's not a hot take, Jordan. That's a well-known take, I believe. The reason we have Mantike is because it allows us to do turn 2 Wug Trio. If we're going second, we could set up Wug Trio the very next turn. My front page stream is next Monday, November 3rd. Yeah, November 3rd, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna do a max pull, so you know we gotta give DNA some money. We're gonna do ranked grind. We're gonna do anything and everything. It's an 8-hour stream. I gotta figure out what to do for 8 hours. It's a breach. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Way up on the city walls, the way running through. Just push us for 8 hours. You got it. This says supposed to be 45 days. According to like data mines, the next set after this Wednesday is mid-December. So yeah, I believe so. Kershaw's coming out with the bases loaded. Nah, they snapped. They always put, bro. They like Kershaw. Reports would be like, oh, Kershaw keeps having postseason struggles. Kershaw situations brought in with the bases loaded in the 12th inning. Okay. So yeah, you're right. He's struggling. They definitely have Cyrus because of the way they played it. They made sure I got rid of Irida, but whatever, it's fine. I got nothing to do around it. I can't play around it. I wanted you to show me. They ran through the whole bullpen. That's and they barely have a bullpen. I guess technically, no, yeah, we lose the second they show Cyrus. You made a bolt-on deck, low-key ramps up quick. If there's a day to show it or pull it up or let somebody to play something, it's today. Because when I'm on the rank grind, I'm pretty sweaty. I was like, I'm not playing the best deck constantly, but it has to be somewhat reliable for me to try it out. With the new packs, do you think we get more megas than what's been released or just new X cards? I believe, I don't know if it's all gonna be, there's an Oregon in here. So I don't know exactly what's what's gonna be there for us. How many games did I play? Well, it doesn't let me check right now, but I want to say close to, it's any answer I give you is gonna be like a lie. Alright, so we have a potential win condition here, so we gotta go for it. Because Dragonite EX gets smoked in ranked. Dragonite EX is Unga Boonga. So Dragonite EX basically says, if you find Dragonite EX, you win. If you don't, you lose. And then after you find Dragonite EX, you also need Lyra. But it's all play. Dragonite EX, it's just, I think decks like Dragonite EX will benefit from cards like May. Well, here goes nothing. I don't know what, I think we could have lost if it did 100 to Arceus and 50 somewhere in the back. GG's Toxic. Or Z, as you go by on TikTok. GG's. That was close. Honestly, you were Cyrus away from cooking me, so I'm not even gonna pretend like I did anything crazy, but GG's. May and Licia are crazy. Yeah, Licia with like baby Pokemon and stuff are gonna be insane. I've literally gotten 10 Darkrai, 6 Pikachus, and 6 Tinas before I got 2 full art professors. I know that feeling. countdown start. Deck. I can show you the deck. It's in my Discord. It's a fan submitted. Well, not a fan. I don't know. It's a community member submitted deck. I'm not gonna call you a fan. That feels. I said the word fan and I felt gross. It's a viewer sent. There you go. That's the word. That's the correct word. Viewer. Do you think Penny could see more play? I wish, because I have 2 full arts, but realistically, no. You a fan. Nah, it's a viewer submitted deck list, but it's been. I'm a Men of Steel fan. I bet. Full count. Well, I pause for a second. I gotta see what Kershaw does to Luke's here. And I can't even see the game. I'm watching a freaking MLB The Show recreation. Foul ball. Okay. Also, if y'all don't watch baseball, the game right now is either the perfect reason why you should start liking baseball, or the perfect reason why baseball is just not for you. They are currently in the 12th inning, which is a whole third more than it's supposed to be, because it's just a tie game. They've been playing for over 2 hours. Actually, the game started at 8. They've been playing for almost 5 hours. Trust me, it's great. It's great. Bro, they've intentionally walked Ohtani twice now. I'm underdogs. I gotta go for the Blue Jays. Mainly because the Dodgers won last season, and they've won in recent memory. So I'm going for the Blue Jays. Babies aren't what you want to search with Listia. You'd rather start with a baby? Yeah, but I'm just talking about consistency reasons, right? I don't watch regular season or even playoffs, but World Series, I got that on. Okay, the guy grounded out. Perfect. Beautiful. Jesus Christ. With a pitch, if the thing on the layout is correct, this pitch was like by his ankles. If any of y'all that are on the chat are watching, was it by his ankles? Did he just swing at a pitch by his ankles? About an hour outside of Toronto. Let's go, Decade. I appreciate you, Decade, also as a fan. Come on, ain't nobody here is chat who ain't a fan of the bat and Bible wielding motherfucker. Fair enough, icebreaker. I'll give you that one. Try watching cricket. A test match can go for 5 days, bro. My. All right, we're going. Actually, hold on. Let me do the countdown thing for. Alright, we're going 3, 2, 1. You love the Onyx figurine, bro. You don't know how badly I want a good Steelix. Flipper, let's go. You don't know how badly I want a good Steelix. Also, the countdown, YouTube. If you see me say 1, click. Because you're behind. If you see me do a countdown, you're already late. The game started. Actually, I don't know. Actually, I don't know how bad the delay is on YouTube. I just know there's a slight delay sometimes. But yeah, the Steelix that they gave us in Wisdom of Sea and Sky was some absolute dog water. I need a Mega Steelix that's meta relevant. Steel hasn't been a good deck since Solgaleo, and even Solgaleo's like Antares. I'm doing good. Just chilling. Viewer battles until later. I'm gonna reach out to some of the gym leaders to see what's up. Let me see here. I have a notification. Oh. Shout out to Bulbasaur though. We'll just do a little bit of this, I guess. Also, something I guess for next Monday when I'm on the What's this code? I'm blanking out. Oh, next week when I'm on the front page, I'm pretty sure I can't be playing Bad Bunny, right? That's probably a no-no. Like, I'd probably get away with it as, like, streamer number 3 million. But I feel like if I'm on front page, I probably should put, like, some flexing the gold candy, brother. I should probably play some, like, what's the word? Like, non-copyright stuff. I need to find a playlist that's, like, worth playing for 8 hours. We need more megas, only 6. I think they've only announced 6. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a whole bunch. Because I think if they go by the same ratios as Genetic Apex, there'll be 15 EXs in the deck, in the set, like 5 in each pack. I don't know if it's gonna be 5 megas in each pack, but there's definitely a lot that they haven't shown. Like for example, Pidgeot EX, I think is guaranteed. I would put money on Pidgeot EX. Also, this thing waiting for us is spooky. We do not hit that hard enough. All right. There's actually we have the play. If our hand doesn't get disrupted, we have the perfect hand. No, yeah. Well, there's no way to show it on the megas. I agree, but as far as how many we're gonna get, I don't know if it's gonna be the full, like every EX is gonna be a mega, or if it's gonna, or if we're still getting like non-EX, like non-mega EXs. No, wait a minute, all good. Just a week ago, crew at my house, and we party every weekend, so on the radio. Ah, come on. Come on, Flipper. They showed, they released a trailer about a week ago. Or not a week ago, like a few, like, too slow. Yeah. They released the trailer, which showed the Gyarados and Blaziken and Altaria that we already knew. And in that trailer, they revealed Absol, Pinsir, and Ampharos as EX megas that are going to be in the set. So we know 6 of the X amount that they're going to release. And you went first, true, so the energy's behind too. All 3 of those kind of mid. 3 of which, because I just mentioned 6. Or are you saying the 3 that they mentioned outside of the ones we already knew? Bet. Shitty. I root for Canadian teams in any sport but hockey. That's fair. I don't think sent that like an hour ago, but I just read it now. I'm guessing they're going to do 4 megas in each pack instead of the 5 EXs. Maybe. But do you think they're gonna like just have 4 EXs in the pack, or that the 5th one's gonna be a non-mega? That one long gone, whole crew some song, cause we all just taking time bombs. Got a Lambo like LeBron's mom, and no matter what, my friends. Oh no, the power of the Nets. Yeah, cause when the checks they're not here, cause they don't care. See, I'm glad, but whatever happens, the size is a stab in the back of my cabin, live with a yapping. I'm glad that it happened. I mean, that's not nice. On my hand, even if you know. Like, yeah, I butchered the hell out of that song, but whatever. Research. Pinsir could be good because the only colorless, because of the one colorless energy, definitely more flexible for a grass card. Yeah, you get to technically if you go second, it's just like an Arceus or a Darkrai, like a baby deck. It's like the daycare deck where you could charge it up immediately. The only issue is the fact that once it gets knocked out, you lose the game. That's what has me like hesitant on like trying to guess if it's gonna be any good or not, right? That Mantech probably could have stayed in my hand. Hope they add Mega Charizard and Mega Gardevoir. If it was the TCG, you know they added Mega Gardevoir immediately. The fact that it's Pocket, they seem to be a little less... Like, whoever's behind TCG Live, that dude or those people or that group cannot...
Everyone, please, raise your hands up! Send me your energy now!
Even Freshy with the raid. How's it going? Hope your stream was going well. Hold on, let me see. Make sure I don't click nothing wrong here. Yo, Steven. Wait, hold on. Did you change your did you rebrand or something? I was like, wait, is it the same Steven? And then I already follow you, so I'm assuming it's Steven TCG, right? Back to your own name. I bet. I was like, wait a minute. Thank you for the raid. What'd you do on your stream today? Putting on a drum show. There's no way Charizard's in this pack. It's either... No, yeah. If it was in the pack, it'd be all over the cover, right? TCG wasn't very original. Was just playing Duel Links. Let's go. Uh-oh. I probably should have read this, to be honest. Oh, okay. No, they can't really control what this does. I just gotta hope he doesn't go for 3. Watched someone the other day that thinks they'll be giving a Mega Charizard as an anniversary gift. Not the craziest guess. Like, that's not the craziest theory, right? I can see that. Yeah, fortunately I couldn't close it out there. They don't have a bench. So, it is what it is. How often is Duel Links still releasing a set like monthly? Or have they slowed it down? So is PD like most games where everyone resets back to beginner or has to climb back to master ball? Or is it different? It's different. Based on where you finished the season prior, you get reach sets. I guess it's somewhat different because there's like, for example, I come from Duel Links. Well, I don't come from Duel Links, but I've played Duel Links in the past, where you get sent back, like, if you're in King of Games, you get sent back to whatever is right before it. So it's similar here. Like, instead of going all the way to the beginning, you get sent to Ultra Ball if you finished in Master Ball. And if you finished high enough in Master Ball, you get sent to, like, high Ultra Ball. Monthly, we're getting another Halloween box. Oof. Uh-oh. Can we play around this at all? Probably not. We got Leaf as a play, though. We got Leaf into 1. I guess there's no reason to walk directly into this and force them to have it. We're gonna charge here. It feels bad just winning with Suicune, but it's the only option that the game is giving us right now. Because in the trail, watch them. Because in the trail at the end of the Y, in the saying stays as other words fade. Now I have to check the trailer. I have no clue. I'm not saying it's not real. I didn't notice that. I think someone else clarified that the anniversary gift was Mega Blaziken, but it's still just rumors. Yeah, one thing that I do know for sure is that actually, again, I was about to say I know for sure, and then I say. Technically, this is also kind of counteracts the for sure part, but hold on. I'll never be sober. I couldn't believe. This area does blank no matter when or how I use it. Same thing with this giant cape, but let's just throw it down for reasons of like not drawing into it again. One of your viewers takes the entire time count to flip a coin. Oh no. Alright, thank you, Steven. Hopefully.
We need. Sometimes it feels like. Nah, I'm not gonna say I'm the only one playing, but there was a time. But luckily, Lucian's back. But there's a lot of names that have dipped from the scene. We're hanging by a thread out here. The new set drops Wednesday nights at 11 p.m. If you're in the West Coast. Thursday morning and onward if you're anywhere else, basically. We only have we have 2 points already. All right, we got to win with What Trio. No problem, no problem. And then ranked is 24 hours after that. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a piss. But one thing that I didn't end up finishing the thought that they're gonna try a lot to make it a lot harder for data mined information to come out. Like they want to be more secretive or surprising with the stuff. I heard that either they mentioned it in a post or when data miners went in, it was harder for them to find. Like they brought it up. They literally brought in Kershaw for the gym and then took him out. Hey, at least he can say he pitched and that he did his job. You know, ranked might actually be fun and exciting again. It might be. It might. Might is a key word. But yeah, honestly, the fact that it's not Suicune again, even if Suicune is still in the meta, right? The fact there's something new into it, that there's more to it, is gonna be so much better. I love not drawing cards. Bro is trying to speak at Spanish speed in English. That's honestly, I have a stutter, and it's not even because I actually stutter. Well, I do actually stutter, but it's not from a speech impediment. It's just my mind is thinking in one language, if not both at the same time, and in the translations I get caught. Dodgers have one guy left in the bullpen. So has been lifted. Alright, bet. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a piss and then we'll continue either viewer battles or actually I'll look into see if there's any gym leader to fight. You're the same? Yeah, I think it's a bilingual or like multilingual thing. It's probably common. Like I should ask Nissa. There's a guy in chat that he speaks like 6 languages. I wonder how much he gets caught up between the different languages. Cause that's like with 2 I struggle like to talk between them. Imagine. Alright, so let me tune out for a second. I'll be right back. Yo, Lee, what's good? What's good? Let me check the Dodger game. Oh, we're already going. Damn, I didn't even notice the Toronto inning happened. Okay. Yeah, Slack's in the chat. All right, so I'm gonna message a few potential gym leaders that we could fight, and we'll try to see if we could get that going. Hold up. I got you tomorrow. That was a few hours ago. Okay, so when Kev wakes up, I gotta try to message him. We'll try to dodge that one. Actually, hold up. What? Let me check the deck list before I come into these fights here. Oh, they're playing Corn Dogs list. Or are they playing HKs? Hold up. Let me see. Oh, they're playing the... Oof. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Does anybody know if HK's up? Do I use this in ranked? No. Hopeless. Or no, is it hopeless? No, wait. Is it no Lost Boy? Hopeless, Lost Boy? It's something like that. I forgot it. It's been a while since I saw the username. Lost Boy. Okay. You see, I knew it was one of the two. What's up? Nah, this is not in rank. This is viewer battle, so I'm playing like fun decks. Una fucking leyenda. Have I played Metal yet? No, right? No, I did play Metal. Okay, let me double check what badges I got. Psychic I played? Okay. I think I got Psychic, Metal, and Dragon. Alright, let me not troll. Let me go normal. Or fighting. Honestly, there's a fighting gym, but I'm so worried of just getting rocked by by RNG. I want to leave him for later. "17 pictures used tonight. It was lonely on the YouTube, so I'm here now. Let's go, Sin." Yeah. It's a little slower on the YouTube side. Have you played with Zavala, Giratina, Cleffa? Is it worth trying? I don't know if the answer towards if anything's worth trying in ranked is I do not have the answer for, because like the meta's gonna change, right? I didn't try Cleffa. I've tried this version before. Yo, Ophion. Wait a minute, Ophion. What gyms are you a part of? I was just looking for gym leaders to fight. Admin lead of the only medal? Okay, bet. I think I already have that one. I'll double check. Clef was very much not needed for Zavala. I agree. I would, instead of Cleffa, well, you could play a baby, and even then you might not need... Y'all change the list? Let me check it. It's still the pinned message, right? Okay, so you cut the Misties and Suicune. I agree with the changes. With that said, though, I think I have the badge. Hold up. I can't even find myself no more. Hold up. I have... Wait, did they remove the badge because they changed the list? Game-winning run on third. How many outs? How many outs? Hold on, let me see. Because I definitely had 3. Hold on, let me see results tracker. Yeah, look, if you go to result trackers, I won versus Ophion, I won versus Levi or Levi for Psychic, and I got the Dragon one against Joe. But I do see that I only have 2 badges. I'll just, if you could add it manually, you can. If not, it's fine, it's fine. You know you forgot the Psychic one? That's fair. One out with a guy on third? Brother. Who's pitching is the real question. Lauer. Pops out to shortstop, 2 outs. Let's go. I don't even know who Alex Call is. Where'd that guy come from? And now, we can still walk Otani. Otani's going to go up to the plate and just keep going to first, no? Yep, intentionally walked Otani. Levy? Oh, I just saw that. Levi, okay. Thank you, Danny. Alright, so let me see. What are the... I added every gym that I'm willing to fight right now. Mookie at the plate, yeah. But you have to agree that you rather pitch to Mookie than Otani, right? Whatever is a pinch hitter, commentator said something about getting him mid-season. Oh, Alex Call is a... Oh, I guess so. I literally have never seen that man in my life. They just walked Mookie too. You know what? They've gotten they've gotten Freddie Freeman now all day, basically, right? Freddie Freeman, Freddie Freeman, wait, Freddie Freeman had that hit down the line that actually drove in a run. That's crazy. We've seen it before. We've seen Freddie Freeman come with the bases loaded. It was not a pretty sight. Also, sorry for the people here for Pocket. We will get back to the scheduled programming. You wanna go for the grass gym? Oh, they got you under the grass for the grass gym. If you could go grass gyms, yeah, I'm done. It shouldn't be a surprise that I'm gonna go with Flareon. or they responded, you're saying? Oh, they responded. Okay. Bet. Like Dimitri. Oh, I see what you. Thank you, Levi. Or Levi. Now I mentioned the name again. Levi. Okay, Levi. There. Freddy flies out of the warning track. Let's go. Whatever's correct. Whatever's correct is what I'm gonna mention. But let me ask Dimitri for the code. He usually gets coffee in Men of Steel stream, but now he gets coffee in some hands, baby. No, I was kidding. All right, for y'all that are, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the Pocket Champions League. It's creator founded. Right now, I'm going against the grass gym leader. There's multiple gym leaders representing, so that obviously it'd be too much work to have one guy fight against the whole world, basically. So, right now we're challenging the grass gym leader. It's a best 2 out of 3. I chose my Flareon deck, which is one of the 2 decks that I submitted. Now I'm forced to play the 2 out of 3 with this Flareon deck. They're on Buzzful. Actually, I get to see a card for card what they're playing. We are going second, so I might want to switch this out, but no, we'll keep the... Now, technically I could put down the second Eevee going second, but it's fine. Speaking of deck lists, where is it? It's pinned. Let's open it here. Let's pop it out. Go here. Minimize the wrong thing. Whoops. Alright, they have no what's this called? Kartana. It's just double Pheromosa. Well, they drew everything, but other than drawing everything. Alright. Okay, so basically we're probably incentivized to do Pokeball. I was like, if we don't get Magby, then I'll do Professors and then the second Pokeball. But we'll do both. Does this list straight up die to Zard? Like their list? I believe so. Like the only way you don't is if they're able to set up the back-to-back Buzzful play where they hit you for 120 and then 120 again. It does require for them to go second and for you to break. Well, not break, just like be slightly slower. Are they playing 1 Mars? No red card. Okay. I could have had better symmetry, but we're okay. You know I'm just a flight away. Oh, wanted you could take a private plane. Oh, K-Tech. Dale, bet. I got you next then. I misplayed there, but it's fine. Yeah. I misplayed there, but we could definitely make up for it just because we have the advantage. Bro, that Starmie looks cursed, brother. Anybody here trying to do some friendlies? How come I can only see my messages in chat? Yeah, yo, that's like some like Twitch glitch thing that happens from time to time. I don't know why.
It's happened to me before watching other people's streams. I have zero reason, or I mean, I have zero idea why it happens like that, but it is a thing. As a free-to-play pocket player, I had one. Hold up. One fear about the EX pack is that I wouldn't get a single oak. Hold up. I'll read that now. Let me not hold up Kev longer than I have to. Okay, if he's knocked this out, okay, we're fine. Cyrus and we're cooked. No, yeah, we're okay. That's why I didn't. Otherwise, I would have evolved into Flareon outright. So as a free-to-player, I had one fear, and it was that I wouldn't get a single oak. I've opened like 700 packs in oak yet. 700 packs as a free-to-play is crazy. Wait, if you open... Oh, 700 pack points. I was like, whoa, you have 700 packs, that's crazy. I'm also free-to-play, and I've gotten it, but only barely. I had one in my Wonder Picks today. I missed, but I had it there. It was visible. Would have been clutch, but... What Sin had to say? Do you have any information? No, I have no idea. It's just rumors, so I can't confirm it. You missed the Lunala? Time to start making accounts for your brothers. Ey, ele llega, ey, ya sabe. We got Palkia in a 10-pack. That's beautiful. All we really need is an Eevee's bag. Or not. No Eevee's bag. Wait, why'd I just do this? Ignore me. I sold. I had the game and I just said, like, you know, what if I lose? He must be so confused, and it was literally that I lost track of count. Like I wasn't picking like. Yeah, if I don't see Eevee bag, I'm cooked, and like deservedly so. That was a Freddie Freeman play. Yeah, I don't deserve to win this one. I punted it completely. Like, I had the win, and I was like, yeah, I'll win some other time. Pero hay un Dios en la tierra. Did I deserve that? Not even close, baby. Can he still stall me? Could he Cyrus and stall again? Yes, he can. All I had to do was swing, and I played repel for some reason. Granted, we have another research in deck and a second bag, so there's a win condition nonetheless. But I definitely trolled. The best part is that it's a best of 3. Yeah, that's the correct play by them. That is their own. Oh, they played double Cyrus. Yeah, I got cooked and I deserve it. I should have won, and I just said, nah, I'll try better some other time. Your dream is to hear Mojave Ghost in the club? That's a solid one. That's a solid dream. This feels so stupid because I had game, and I was just like, combust. Sure. Okay, leap cave is technically doable. Ah, Dimitri's one of those. How are you gonna do that to me, brother? Alright, so let's not punt games 2 and 3. As there was no reason to lose any of that. They're doing a 14th inning stretch? I didn't even know that was a thing. All I had to do was swing the turn that I used repel, and the game was been over, but... We repelled on purpose for content. That's what I'm saying, dude. The tear in my heart. I'm over. Surely we make it up though. We're favored for a reason. Yep, and naturally now we go first. Showing us what not to do. There you go, Roke. Yeah, dude. I'm teaching y'all the ways of like what you're not supposed to do. Yep. You fell asleep in my car, I drove the whole time, but that's okay, I'll just avoid the whole loosely fine. Here I sit, cursing my government for not using my taxes to fill with more cement. Is 2025 playoff Otani the greatest we've ever seen? I think any year Otani is the greatest you've ever seen. The guy's not human. She's the carver, she's the butcher with the smile. Cut me farther than I've ever been. They zoomed out the camera like he hit a home run. Did they finally pitch to him? Oh, Smith. Smith has been having a good good World Series. Game 3, boys. Game 3. Game 3. Where was he hiding? Literally in Japan. He was literally in Japan. Being the next Babe Ruth. And they're strict as hell. Like the guy that they have closing games for them, Roki Sasaki, or I'm bad with the names, but that guy that they have closing their games passed up on millions and like so much money just so he could go out earlier, so that he could go as young as he did. Because if he would have waited till I don't know what age, I don't know the exact like numbers. I just know that had he waited a little bit longer, he would have been able to be like a full like. There's millions that he left on the table just to get the hell out of Japan and play for the Dodgers. Game 3. This game should not exist. We should have won game 1. And I decided to just not win it, alright? So hopefully we go second. And just draw Magby and an Eevee. And it's all she wrote from there. Uh-oh. Almost. we're missing a key piece called something to ramp. Also, shout out to Dimitri and his Buswolves, bro. That art is one of the, not one of the few, because they're all good, but it's one of those like if I were to play Buswol again, I'd probably use this art. I wouldn't say that for every card. Like, you got that front double bicep pose like on point right there. All we need to see is an Eevee, and we're in there. Come on. That was a little too close for comfort, I'm not gonna lie. They modeled Buswol after some of my Instagram pics. Let's go, Danny. A fellow bodybuilder. Obelisk looking Buswol. It really is an obelisk looking Buswol. We're only hitting for 130, 150. Oh no, we're hitting for game. We were this close to losing to a Buswol. We were we would have missed one card and we were cooked. Wait, should I hit a random repel one more time? You imagine? But to think I was one Eevee, like a research not hitting Eevee away from just like losing. GG's, Kev. Shout out to Dimitri. Hold on, let me see if I remember how to do this shit. Shout out. Did I do it correct? Yeah, I did. Let's go. Shout out to Dimitri, the grass gym leader. GG's, GG's. I punted game 1. Don't ask me. I looked at my chat for 2 seconds. No, yeah. That game 3 was you bricked, and I did everything but. I almost bricked. The Eevee was the last card I drew off of Oak. I almost did not have a play, but other than that, I had everything. GG's, GG's. And now we got K-Tech. Thank you, broski. You need to try to challenge the gym leaders yourself. I need somebody to challenge the E4. Alright, let's all right, HK. I'm challenging the darkness deck first. Blue Jays pitcher's getting tired. I'm finishing up a challenge to the Lightning. Bet. Just let me know when you're good. I'll do some viewer battles / watch the baseball game. Oh, but that guy's been playing 40 pitches. This guy probably doesn't have an arm left. And he's against Teoscar. Right. There's times when I see Teoscar on the screen and I almost forget who I'm going for. And he got a base hit, it looks like. Or he got walked. This is updating way too slow. Like the top left has the little figures where I can see where everybody's at. So I see that he's at first. Am I a Blue Jays fan? Oh no, he did. He got a hit. Alright. Yes and no. I'm a baseball fan over everything. Because I'm in Florida, so you know the Marlins are complete ass. So it's hard to be a fan of the home team when they sell. Every time they get somewhat good, they sell or die. So Wilbur, how's it going? So yeah, there's that. And then the Dodgers won last year and all that. But yeah, I've been a fan of the Blue Jays for like I've been following the Blue Jays for a while because they've been like that team that you want to root for and they just don't make it every year. And they finally made it to the World Series now. But back in the year, like when they had Semien at second base, Teoscar was still in the team. They had Gurriel in the outfield. Like that team is one of the teams that I was like, oh, this is the team. And they won like they had a crazy record and didn't make the playoffs because of everybody had a crazy record that year. Like the Yankees, the Red Sox, and the Dodgers all had, and the Blue Jays all had like 100 games won or something like that. You're a Rangers fan, so you can't like the Blue Jays. That's fair. That's fair. Domri, thank you for the follow. My alert box is not working for some reason. I gotta work on that. But thank you for the follow. Do you still have all the caps from when you were trying to get a hat from each team? I do. They're actually like off screen right here. There was a point where I stopped wearing hats, so my collection slowed down. And then I still have some at my parents from like before I moved away. Please tell me it's a double play. I'm gonna pop out the second baseman eyes. I say yeah. Let me see how many hats I can pull up real quick. These are just the ones that I have like next to my stream setup, which is like the Royals, because like the 2014-2015 Royals were like a fun team. They should have sent Alex Gordon. I don't care if they threw him out. You got the Phillies. I'm a big fan of Bryce Harper, so it's easy to go for. Also, I like Castellanos, although that man forgot how to play baseball, and he's probably not gonna be a Philly next year. But it is what it is. The Orioles, when Chris Davis didn't strike out every at bat, that's when Adam Jones in center field, that was always cool. Nick Markakis, Ryan Roberts, that's a throwback. This Marlins hat, I wish bro, the Florida logo shits on the current logo. Narval, thank you for the follow again. There should be an alert box, it's not working. The Yankees, Love to hate them, but you gotta love the classic look of the Yankees. And then this is like the most off-color thing I have. Miguel Rojas crowns out. Let's go. 15th inning. Let's go. And then I have this one. For the Giants. But I got it because I wanted a gray hat. And it was the Giants was one of the ones that they had that I didn't have the hat already. But those are what I have. I have a Pirates hat somewhere in my house. But that's the one I use for softball. And I have a bunch of hats, but yeah. Bro, you're over this game, you gotta go sleep. I feel that. I'm here following it through like a little... I can't even watch the actual game. But that's the collection that I have at arm's reach. I have a lot more in general, but I don't have all 30 teams yet. Alright, let's see what... The PCL run, Mavericks, I just got the grass badge. I got 2 more. I got HK for 2 badges when he's done finishing. The blue for the Royals is nice. Yeah. I like the blue. I like the royal blue, literally. Which I like the. I want the. I like the red from the Phillies as well. You ready to challenge me? I could do a viewer battle real quick. I will play a game with a spicy deck. Alright, the issue is that. Wait, what song is this? My bad. I wasn't listening to the. It's not bad, but it's a little slow. I've been doing the gym leader challenge, like as Mavericks mentioned. So I got 4 of the 10. The longest World Series game was Game 7 of the 2018 World Series. Hold up, 2018. Bro, it's crazy. Like pre-COVID, like it seems like eons ago. I have better memory of like the first decade, of, like from 2000 to 2010. I have better memory than like later on. Because 2015 was Royals. 2016 was when the Cubs broke the curse, I think. 2017 was the Astros, or is that no? Or was that when they cheated and the Nationals won instead? No. 2017 was the Astros. 2018. And then 2019 was the Nationals. What the hell was 2018? Was that Red Sox? No, Red Sox was 2018. No, it was 2013. Wait, 2018 was the Red Sox, right? Dodgers and Red Sox. Okay, wait. I said it before. I mentioned it before opening my eyes. Let's take it. I'll take that. How you challenge the Elite Four when you're one of them? I guess I got a buy on one of the 4. I gotta beat the Elite 3. We'll see when I get there, right? I don't know. Actually, it hasn't come up, so I don't know. But that is a good question. I remember having a Blue Jays hat as a teenager in the Pirates. I have a Pirates hat from like way back. Because I was a big fan of the McCutchen, Pedro Alvarez, Josh Harrison, John Jaso might have been a little after. The Sean Rodriguez, like, what was this guy in right field? Polanco or something like that? They have Marte. Am I ready? Yeah. Hold on. Let me not play the meta deck though. Let me play something different. I don't know if there's an order. Because if you go by order, the order the names are in, I'd be number 1. But I think it's sort of like, I guess, Edgar. Domri, I got you after. Maybe it's like, I think it was Black and White where you get to pick the order you fight them in. I think it's something like that. Nobody's gotten there yet because we just started last week, so it's like a learning curve as to. I also had Rockies because I like the purple, bruh. The Rockies, that 07 Rockies made me like a Rockies fan for a while. That's like the only team I played on MLB The Show for a while. The deck that I'm playing is the Simon Obi. I'm playing Aura Choreo Greninja with no Suicune. But it's just to add variety. Like there's somebody on Dark Tina. There's a player on the daycare.
Corn Dog is playing his Lightning Toolbox, and I didn't want to play Suicune, so they're like 0 outs and full bases for the Blue Jays. Surely they'll close it out now. Like they'll do something, right? Low key, I might put Peacons into his deck. Changes the channel, sees just a guy batting with nothing on base. Damn, Alejandro. Either that or he's watching it through YouTube, so he got the delay too. Or he's seeing into the future. I just crafted Professor. If I would drop it in the last 4 packs, it would be funny, right? It'll be something. I'm trolling because earlier, like, because they did have bases loaded earlier. That's why I mentioned it. Oh, we actually found. Wait a minute. We actually have it. But on Wednesday stream, I'm gonna spend so much money if I can't pull a damn rare candy beforehand. Uh-oh. Bet K-Tech, I got you after this one. This channel has a delayed. Yeah, no, that's why I said, like, at first you got me hyped, because I thought it was like, oh, they Challenge Darkness, then coming to Lightning. Yeah. It's on the 12th inning. Oh, God. Yeah, you know, there's 3 more innings after that. Yeah, the challenger can pick the E4 order. Also, might have to consider another member of E4 or Champ covering your spot and using your own deck against me. That's fair. That's fair. Granted, I didn't pick my decks prepared for that, but that makes sense. Just beat Simon. Yeah, just get Simon to pull up. I have a tray lined up for Professor, but I'm hoping I can still pull one before it ends. That's, yeah. You just beat Simon over, you could do it? I believe you can. Honestly, it's far from impossible, but... Well, the burn's gonna kill them, so I could... Yeah, we have to do this. I guess we could research. That's solid. Repel is also solid? Not really. We don't want to do that. We gotta put food for Wug Trio to hit. I got my gold rare candy in that anniversary pack. Jesus Christ, dude. My anniversary packs have been hot ass. Like, I pulled nothing. Not even like a 1-star from them. Granted, that would still be ass for me, but... How many pitchers are even left? I don't know. The Blue Jays pitcher right now is, I think he's gonna about to switch arms to throw with his other hand right now. Oh, Wug Trio, baby. It's Wug Trio time. Entei, hold on. Yeah. Softball pitchers incoming for real. Hey, yo, what's this Misty doing? Blue Jays have 1 pitcher left? Jesus, what? What in the world? As long as all 3 hits don't go to Giratina, we're good. Bet. GG's, Edgar. GG's. Dodgers had their last pitcher on board. But the fact that it makes them flip anyways, DNA should get on that.
Jessica, what's up? What's up? What's up? Position players pitching in the World Series would go insane, right? We're about to see. Why do you think May will be competitive? Because of consistency. Like the consistency it adds to the Unga Bunga decks. Like the decks that. The decks that just want to see their rare candy decks like that, are gonna be so consistent because you literally pick from 3 Pokemon the exact one that you're missing. If your deck has PCOM already, the May is like leagues above it. It's just consistency. Anything that says like search for a specific thing is starting to lean towards what I find good in like the TCG. I could be wrong, but that's just my personal opinion. Obviously, it's gonna be meta dependent, right? Like if it goes back to just being a whole bunch of basic battles, the May is not gonna matter. Like if the rare candy decks fall off, like if nobody's playing Dragonite, then like Dragonite or Charizard or so, like Blaziken. If Blaziken, like May and Blaziken are gonna go great hand in hand, in my opinion. At least early on. Deck thinning in 20 cards is insane. I agree with you. Yeah, deck thinning and specific deck thinning, not just like draw 2. Like seeing any 2 Pokemon, and let's say you have a hand like it's just in my opinion, it's just crazy. Imagine a Pokeball that lets you see 2 Pokemon, and then if you have, depending on how many Pokemon you have, you literally get to handpick what your hand looks like. My dad had it on a Spanish channel, so it was delayed. Damn. If you don't want to spoil it for him, you're gonna be there for a while. Dragonite will be no, not even close, not even close. I'm just like we don't know what's out there, but for example, not Rampardos because you can't search fossils, but like if Hydreigon ends up being good. Oh my bad, I have like K-Tech on hold. Hold up, let me. K-Tech, what's the password? Is what I should ask actually. I'll show this once the game starts. Oops, I almost queued up with the wrong deck. Alright, we're going against Darkrai Giratina now. Hydreigon can hit for 130 turn 2 with a perfect hand. Yeah. And May makes it where like obviously it can't find you the rare candy, but it could find you the Hydreigon that you're missing basically, almost guaranteed. Otani's already at first base. I thought next season when none of the old cards could be used except for supporters. Nah, they haven't mentioned anything like that. Hold up, whoops. The commentator's more entertaining, but they for real have it 3 innings behind. They can pretend like they can see the future. They'll be like, I feel like this is gonna happen real quick. They don't have enough cards to offer not allowing cards in the meta. Hydrate, oof. Lord knows, look, I had this gallon, I think I've drank nothing on stream. This is open deck list, by the way. They know my list and I know theirs. Looks like a fair matchup. Oof, and they miss Giratina. Nissa. Well, that's crazy. So that alert is up. The stream alert's up, but the follow one isn't. I don't know. This is Twitch is tripping. It's the same. It's the same program that I'm using for both. But thank you for the raid, Nissa. How's it going? How's it going? Were you playing ZA today? Llegaron los boys. HD. Oof. Resubbing with the funding my pocket addiction. Lord knows I'm gonna be spending a lot on Wednesday. Thank you. You come with a whale subbers, man. Tonight at 2 a.m. is the 2 packs, 9 minutes. Oof, he did find. The whole crowd is so disappointed with Otani walks, but can you blame him though? Got 5 shinies at the end of the stream. Oh, which one out of the 5? Which one was like the one you were looking for the most? I can't download the Nissa. I pulled up with cash from his raids. It's a nice login rewards. It's 2 packs. Maybe I don't know if it is 2 packs. It's news to me. It is tomorrow's EV card. Bet. No, I just didn't follow it up. But yeah, so we get 2 packs now at 2, and like when I'm done with this, basically. Stay mad. I remember when shinies used to be grinding. Now they give them out like candy. No, Alejandro, no, they do not give them out like candy. Cause let me tell you about candy. They're not giving out candy. They do not give out candy. Jay's walked Otani 4 times straight. World Series record. Let's go. Yeah, we're still digging for the candy. If I don't get it by Wednesday, I should stop saying it because Dina's like, don't, yeah, whatever you do, don't let this guy pull it, all right? Yeah, I have one. I have this one right here. And now I have this ugly, hideous one. They do want my $100, and you know what? High key, they might get it. Honestly, I apologize for the boring gameplay, but this is the matchup, right? I can't do much about it. Also, they haven't given me a lightning energy to attack in the past like 17 turns. Neither of us have seen / used the research. There you go. Bro, yeah, no, they already cooked my odds. They heard. You close to the E4? I have 4 badges. So no, technically no. I'm almost halfway. Yo, Electro. Activamente te hago mía. Mis errores de tu vida. Tus sonrisas. Entre las desada la mujer que amo. Honestly, I could just keep playing it slow, but Aki, your boy gets bored. I question if this is the right play or not. I don't believe it's the right play. But I do believe that I'll get extremely bored otherwise. So we have to commit. The right play for a viewer battle? Like, why are you running? Bruh, Starmie's OP. No es prestada la mujer que amas, no mía. Rocky Helmet was one more valuable than bringing in 13. Y no sé solo para decirte lo mucho que lo siento. We need a new meta. This Greninja, Giratina, Darkrai, Ori is mad annoying and overused. I agree. Do people even build their own decks anymore or just use whatever's meta? Fun fact. They may have never used their own decks. It is quite possible that their own decks was never used. Dodgers warming up Otani to pitch. Bro, should that even be legal? In ban list, I use my own decks. But Corn Dog, you are, as they say, built different. What I'm scared of is that if he times well his silver, we could get cooked. Let's just use it here and push. It's fun. It's that the way the win is more satisfying. There's like a line in between. Jesus Christ. There's a line somewhere where like both options are correct, sort of thing. I'm aware that this isn't entertaining. I agree. But to some extent, like you'll still find somebody doing whatever you do, right? You're making the right play, so that part's entertaining. Greninja could have won. How, sir? Greninja hits for 60, Ori hits for 50. Get over here. Bragada. That's game one. We still got another match to see, right? Yeah, it's best of 3. Should have BM the candy, never BM. If you see me BM, it's literally because I'm distracted by chat. Didn't realize I have win somehow. I feel you. Nah, I don't. All I'm saying is that I understand both sides. That was a slog? Yeah, and it's only game 1. Now I see how you're gonna spend the time on the front page. 3 battles, 2 hours each. Shelton's got my ass. We'll open the packs after we finish the set though. I can't leave HK midway like that. What's wrong with the play? But yeah, I feel you, King, because I be playing different decks on purpose, right? Like for that same reason. Like I could just play Suicune Greninja like all season, and I would have probably been a better win rate and stuff. But also with my luck, maybe not. You never know. I'm assuming we're doing the same password. This wait for the megas is feeling like forever. It really is. It's still gonna be a while. Can we get 1,500 subs before? Yeah, King Ant, we're getting megas on Wednesday. Well, if you're on the West Coast, it's Wednesday night. Anywhere else, it's Thursday morning. All season's annoying. I wish there wasn't so long of a break between seasons. I'll be honest. I agree and I disagree. Mainly because I benefit from like the 3 days of like cooldown of doing something else. What I enjoy more is that since I only stream on weekdays was like last season. Last season ended on a Friday or like Saturday morning, whatever. So I was able to stream until the season ended, and then I take that little break. I took it off stream basically. Thursday afternoon for you, yeah. But you're in the future. It's already you're already halfway through Tuesday. Alright, so this time they got Guillotine off rip. Not that it makes much of a difference. The one repel they have could punish us, but I didn't want to Pokecom and then hit a Greninja and then have nothing to do, right? Is running Ori first day of ranked cringe or no? Who's to say? Who's to say? It hurts my brain to calculate Australian time zones. Alright, let me quickly catch up on the baseball game. What's the situation here? 1 out. Lauer is still pitching. Bro, I never heard of Lauer in my life, and that guy's pitching his arm off for the Blue Jays right now. They got the repel. Wait a minute, why'd they play it that way? They should have repelled and then pinged, in my opinion. But what do I know? It does delay when I could do damage, but does it do it by enough? Not ideal, but kind of like forced to do this here. You got some crispy chicken tenders hitting the spot. Let's go. You just mentioned crispy chicken tenders, now I'm hungry, but this line of play that I'm doing is not necessarily the correct play. But we got rid of repel already. They don't have helmet on, so it could be a little more aggressive. Obviously, it's easier if I had both Oricorials in hand. It gets a lot easier to make the plays because you don't use Irida until you heal both of them to full. But we can't really be choosers here. Dude, I'm just going to sleep. Alright, let me. Bet. I feel that. We could either charge Giratina or stop swapping Oris. And yes, I could have looked for Greninja, but not the priority right now. Lauer isn't going to be able to move his arm when he first came in the game. He was throwing 101, now he's throwing 91. Yeah, no, that guy might never pitch again. No, that guy's a true hero. Do you think the new megas will be game breaking? I hope they're game changing. I need the format to change. No exaggeration. Wait a minute. Oh no, they still have an extra turn, but like low key we're in a spot where if we get rid of this Giratina hit back here, they're cooked. That placement could have been a little funky because we're not guaranteed a lightning energy, so maybe I could have used it for next turn. They need to helmet this Giratina or they're in trouble. Just pulled a new 2-star, 2 more to go. Let's go, Gio. Which are the 2 that you're missing? I'm still missing Charizard. Well, I guess they... Wait, yeah, they could have red. Bag... Actually, no. Bag doesn't matter as much as red matters. Okay, all of that matters as well. All that does is change it. It's technically 4, but I'm gonna buy 2. Okay, that's fair. You're missing everything but Charizard and Eevee? That's tough. So we could get a knockout here. Ocean PCL. So they're out of healing. Why am I rushing? Because I for the content, bro, I get bored. Aries, that tournament is run by decks. Also, what I have open deck list. They have no more healing in the deck. So this Giratina, whether they keep, if they swing it dies, if they put it back it dies. We have full control of the board right now. That's why I rush. They have no way of knocking me out without knocking themselves out. That's one. And that's 1, 2, and 3. That's like everything. I lost to Tina, but that's not my win condition. I just got hide behind Ori's like a coward. Yeah, that. I was like, okay, they're getting rid of the leaf. I was like, if they switch here, HK, I'm gonna question all your accolades. You seem to know where you wanna go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will follow you. You should know I might be clinical towards you, but it's not to believe that I'm. Wait, HK, what are you doing, brother? What is going on, HK? Also, I just top decked this Irida. No, the game's over, Jazz. That's it. He plays Mars and he plays Silver. That Irida's not gonna stay in my hand, and it basically locks up the win by just using it. Sun coming up is when you made a good tourney run. It's when you see the sun, it's like a reward. They have no more healing. Also, this like if they don't Mars me or use the Silver, they're cooked. Granted, they have to have one or the other actually. So I wonder what the game plan is. Actually, it is interesting that they haven't used because they definitely have one or the other. Alright. He didn't concede because it's part of the challenge. Like, he's technically a gym leader, so it's like, I guess for the... My Zarya gonna be useless for E4 all up to Suicune now, after you beat Jimbo. Another professor? Jesus. I apologize in advance for how non-exciting this game is. There are 2 Ori spammers. This gameplay is toxic? Yeah, yeah. It's a battle of chip damage, but I'm ahead. I'm in the lead. Well, I didn't notice that I had my whole deck already. Dodger's pitcher just caught a line drive to himself. My favorite baby playing baseball. I'm glad he had the reactions to still do it. I would say GG's K-Tech, but those games were a slog. I used points to get the rare candy. The gold rare candy that I have, I used points on. I got my right and just got my body right with that chicken. Let's go. We chilling now. Bro, bottom 3 was both helmets. Yeah, K-Tech. No, once I saw you were out of healing and there was like no risk to attacking and applying pressure, it was cooked. I think Suicune 2 Ori might be the best deck next season. Depends on what lightning support comes. Unfortunately, Corn Dog, you might not be right. Especially at the beginning, right? I got my mind and body right. It's all good. Your mind's coming back. Your mind's catching up. What's the situation right now? Alright, game is... Edmonds batting. Top of... Oh, yeah. Oh, no. They're in bottom 17. Brendan Little's playing, pitching for Lauer. Okay. Nice. So, GG's K-Tech. If I see another Ori Suicune meta next season, I'm going to lose it. I don't blame you. Loki, I'm gonna run GA Charizard with Flame Patch and Red for these megas. It does one shot the megas, huh? Alright, let's see if these 2 packs got something for us. Oh, that's right. Technically, I have to use. I have to pick a Wonder Pick or something, but. So yeah, I never noticed that this award was 2 packs, by the way. They should have given us 2 of this guy. If you get that Giratina, I have I think I have enough. I think I have an extra Giratina. Real talk. I'm running all Pokemon that make people unable to retreat. You don't run from me. As long as Celesteela's not in the format, those cards are good, right? Alright, I got a Wonder Pick in order to get this pack as well. So hopefully we got one of those free ones. Yeah, but Guzzlord didn't fall off. Guzzlord is very much still existing, right? At least currently. We'll see with the new meta. Can I have one person here just have like a pack with 1 point? No? All 3 pointers? Oh, oof. Shout out a cute angle, baby. I'll max pull if meta gets a candy on these 2 packs. Oof. Come on. You're guaranteed the money. Low-key a sleeper is Kingdra. Nah, Kingdra's issue is that he doesn't attack hard enough is the issue. In my opinion. Wasn't there a free one? Yeah, there's 2 free ones. But what I'm doing is, on top of the free one, I'm guaranteeing a 3rd pack as well. So we got 3 packs to open right now. But let's start with the free ones. There's 2 free ones today. If you've been getting them every day. Alright, boys and girls. What do you think the worst mega was, and why is it Gyarados? You know what? Let's be nice about it. Let's say it's Gyarados because it's too much like the non-mega. Yeah. I actually like Ampharos. I don't think it's going to be like meta relevant probably. Just pull the 2-star Palkia. Is that something you wanted, K-Tech? Because that could be hype if you wanted it. Like I pulled a 2-star Solgaleo earlier, and I wonder picked a Pikachu, and I thought that was ass. Low key gonna be buns? No, high key it's buns. Low key it might be playable. Also, by the way, I'm 4 for 4. No hits on my free packs. Let's see if the 5th one adds up to something. Or the 4th one. How many has it been? Day 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So this is our 5th pack. Could this be it? There's something in here. Please be the rare candy. I'm not even gonna peek. We got one more. We got one more pack. One more pack. One more pack. How much have I spent? Like 500. Full transparency. Shout out. We got shout out Colts. They're finally pitching to Otani. Oh no. He's about to teach them why they should have kept just walking. They just don't want the lefty to pitch the bets, I guess. I don't know, dude. It says there's a mound visit. After the mound visit, they're going to say, like, yeah, just walk him. They're going to be like, do you think you can fight him? Do you really think you get him out? The 4 cards thing pisses you off so much? Yeah. At first, I was like, you hit Lugia, just one more? Oof. Alright, so which are the 3 that you're missing? Since you said you're going to craft 2. You can intentionally walk if there's a man on first? Yeah, you can intentionally walk no matter what. You could walk. You can intentionally walk with the bases loaded, which has happened to Barry Bonds before. You've been playing since yeah, I've spent the game. Buzz, Eevee, and Mewtwo. Oh, bet. If you don't hit him, dude, I got you with like a 1-to-1 swap with the cards that nobody wants. But I don't know how y'all are crafting stuff when the max I've ever had is like 200. Cause y'all wise free to play players. Alaya, how's it going? Then why did I'm not watching the game. They're probably pitching to him because they like their matchup with the lefty instead of Betts, I guess. Granted, the first pitch was a knuckle curve on the floor, so. Wait, is there? Oh, because Alex calls singled. I'm like, why is there like where? I saw the first 2 outs and I didn't see the guy get on base. So do you get better luck if you spend money? No. You do not get better luck. You just obviously, since I opened so much. Yeah, my bad, K-Tech. I was opening some packs. I got you with the. Let's go with the lightning now. Let me open up the list though. The lightning is one of those that I wanted to avoid as long as possible, but I guess the time's come. Now that guy threw 4 balls in the dirt. He was not pitching to Otani no matter what. They're like, they're kind of mad that we're walking them on purpose. It's bad for the game. You still have that Lily for research? Nah, I'll probably have to pass on that one, but hold up. Yeah, I forgot to. What's the code we're going for? All right, now we're going against K-Tech again, but this time he's the Lightning Gym leader. Best of 3 again. Levi has 4 Oaks. Jesus. Joe, how's it going? Currently doing the gym battles against HK right now. Going second is always a good thing. Not having you know who is not as good as a thing. Except if he starts Pichu, then we might have something. Actually, no. Yeah, he does have Pichu in the deck. Thank you. It felt like a little. You see, this is the deck start I kind of wanted. How many badges do I got now? I got 5 right now. If my math, yeah, I have 5. I'm going for 6 right now. What's the worst support card in my opinion? How back are we going? Oof, is he playing Switch? He could be setting up the game winner already. Well, yeah, I'm thinking, because obviously there's some like lookers on the list, but I can't say he's bad because I have some like looker believers in chat, you know. I'm kind of cooked here. If he has a switch play, I have literally no workaround because I didn't draw Magby. Looker, what the hell is that? Exactly. I gotta put him on better habit, huh? Charging bench doesn't do anything for us because Flareon makes it the same as like as if we had it in the active. Yeah, we got cooked. The only chance we have is the fact that... Oh, Lord. We're cooked. This was game 1. Yeah, no, because of the Ori as well. Because the chance is just evolve both Flareons. And hope that we get to attack before we get cooked, but... Yeah, as soon as I saw his setup, I knew I was cooked. Yo, a full art looker that haunts you. I'm hoping someone might want one of my full art pennies. I feel that. I have 2 full art pennies. I doubt anybody wants them. Does he have the red as well? He does not have red. Obviously, if he has Cyrus, I'm cooked. There's only so much I could do. But the one win oh wait, also the fact that I needed to draw a way to knock out the Arceus. There's also that, you know. We tried. There's literally nothing. We needed to draw red and then them not have Cyrus. And then we had the repel for the knockout, but like... I guess technically I should have risked it, because I was going to lose to Cyrus anyways. And just let this guy be at 130. And leave the bag for the knockout. Alright, we'll try to... The regret of staying up to finish this game is starting to kick, but also I'm so deep I can't quit. That's how I feel with the Lux pack. The good thing is that I haven't lost my lifeline yet. So if I lose, I get to regroup and let HK go on with. Now Healing was the play if we were banking on no Cyrus. Yeah. Every support. There's crazy. I'd probably trade for non-immersive Guzma. It depends. I also have a full art Lana. My full art supporters are those useless ones. You see, those low key might be worse than Looker, like Sophocles or something. Again, I have to do right by by the Looker believers. This hand's no better. You like the non-immersive Guzma more? Not that I like it more. I just like the, I guess, the visual of like all the full art trainers being the same border. Maybe I'm wrong for playing Flareon, and the right choice for this matchup is maybe the right choice for this matchup is I'm blanking out now, and like words aren't coming to me, but I really don't know. I really don't know. You're too far away from a second candy. It makes the spores look more uniform. Yeah. My other deck is Simon Obi. But in theory, if they set up these guys, I'm cooked. Simon Obi is only good against Arceus. I guess technically I could out heal. I'll try Simon Obi after. Yeah. If I go against HK again, I'll try Simon Obi because with the Iridas, I outpace the damage on these guys. And then obviously if I get to wall the Arceus, we're also good. But at the same time, I got cooked. Like it's not ideal for either matchup. What does Looker even do? It looks at all the supporters in your opponent's deck. What the hell is his hand, brother? He doesn't play Geo. It isn't helpful. It isn't helpful at all. I don't even know what to do here. I don't know. Why not play the last Eevee? Because if I have Magby, I'll do plays with that instead, if possible. Even at this point, I would try some Magby shit. It's also cooked, right? Like, I lose to a Cyrus play, but we're trying to play around that. Now, obviously, step 2 is finding the Flareon, right? Like the non-EX one. That Oricorio card haunts you. I don't blame you. It's a haunting card for sure. And honestly, we still lose. We lose to... Look, he's going to charge the Arceus. And if all he needs is a Cyrus switch, and we lose to any follow-up. Dodgers are having Yamamoto warm up. That guy pitched yesterday. That is insanity. Not to mention he drew the second Ori, so now my Repel doesn't do shit either. He only plays one Cyrus and double switch, but let's be serious. Let's be real here. We're highly cooked. We're highly cooked. Yeah, there it is. Lo tiene todo, as Baroom would say. Or maybe not. Maybe not. What we could hope for is the no switch. If he has Cyrus, then he's been BMing, and that's not cool. That's not cool. Yeah. We can't even use combust because then we lose to red. Although it becomes one of those again where like we could charge a Flareon one turn earlier if we don't play around red. And then it's a race to Cyrus. You know what? Let's go Hyro. Let's Hyro. I'm okay to lose. I'll accept losing to the one of red. $18 innings and they still have to play tomorrow. You know what's crazy? That even without red, I didn't no adelanté nada. I made myself lose to red without actually, like I would have to draw the EV back to retreat here. It's GG's. Like we were cooked. K-Tech, just kill me. Okay, no wait. There's still a chance. Give me back so I could just retreat. Okay. He didn't have it earlier, or he was giving me a chance to play longer. He does play Cyrus, but does he have it in hand? He would have to top deck it. There's no way. I feel like he punted on for content. Our boy punted for content. There's no other way. I refuse to believe there was no Cyrus, there was no red. We did rise like the Phoenix though. I'm casting doubt on that one. There's no way he didn't have red or Cyrus. That game did look hopeless. Surely we'll finally draw well on the third one. Bottom two cards, Cyrus and red. It had to be. That's the only way. It's either that or he let us win. You believe the bottom of the deck? I feel for the integrity of the challenge, I also would like to believe that. I don't think he actually. I did not keep count of his professors, but no professor would make sense of how it was in the bottom. Like he didn't thin the deck out. I would go second, please. Magby, where are you? I was like, oh, you imagine Arceus start here? That'd be like the best. They brick on Arceus. Okay, 2 outs, 2 men on base for Heineman. Who the hell are you? All right. We're cooking. Messi. Oh, you así. How many Japanese players does LA have? Basically, what happened is Otani signed with the Dodgers, and then everybody followed. And I don't blame him. That's like, you mean I get to sign with my boy, and we're the best team on paper? I signed too. Do you like to play with troll meme decks sometimes, or do you enjoy strategy? I enjoy strategy more, but if I ever play troll decks, it's usually either I'm really secure in the season, or it's really early in the season where I know I can make it up, or mostly it's like going against viewers at the, like in this gap. The reason this is like a sweaty matchup is because it's a challenge that some creators put together. So this is like I'm in a gym leader match right now, and the gym leaders are made up of different content creators. Right now we're going against K-Tech or HK Floor. You might have seen him he's on TikTok earlier in the day usually. Yeah, see. Guys on second and third with 2 outs. No. Yeah, I'm going against HK right now. Oof. He doesn't have it, baby. They hard brick or they're playing the craziest mind games? Oh. They're bricking, boys. Let's go. Ave Maria. Maria. Look at it. Actually, wait. There's like a correct play, and then there's a game. There's a greedy play, and then like the correct play. Now let's apply pressure while we can. My brother works at Petco Park. They definitely get tilted. At least he's out of hand disrupt now. True. I could have played it safer, and just set up the Flareon like the one and made him force 1/1 points. But let's say he doesn't have something right now, we just win, right? Like the Phoenix, we rise, baby. I was already counting like, damn, should I play Simon Nobi instead? GG's to the Go HK. That was a horrendous brick from him. Double Zera, nothing else. I wish I had his visuals, like from his point of view. Because both games... Actually, well, this game he did have nothing, but last game he was 1 card away from rocking our shit. K-Tech. Bro, I thought you dead ass let me win game 2. That's how sacky those games were. The game isn't even fun anymore. It will be. It will be. Trust. Unless it. Also, I need to figure out what's going on with my metal badge. They took it away from me. I don't know why. Or they never added it. It could be that too. Never check 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 with the one he's about to give me. Man, it doesn't end until the Dodgers end. Where am I based? East Coast. I'm in Florida. The game started at 7. Depends on your time zone. Like for me, it started at 8 o'clock Eastern. But I guess to them, they started at 5. And it's almost midnight for them. So it's almost been 7 hours that they've been playing. I just know whoever, win or lose. Do I work nights? No. Like unless you count this as work as well, but those players are hungry. Nah, I'm hungry. They probably got some. They probably got some like gourmet shit in the back. Fizzy, yeah. You know what? I'll make. Wait, do you want to go against? Do you want to play meta or off meta? That's 2 full games. It really is. What's crazy? Whoever loses is gonna feel like so ass, dude. Cause you spent just as much as they did, but like obviously you get the lead in the series, you get the momentum, maybe depends. I don't know. Yamamoto warming up, yeah. They told me it was actually gonna pitch though. Like I pitched a complete game yesterday. Whatever, really, I'll lose anyway. Bet. I'll keep it to. I'm gonna make the code your name so that it's just you and me, and then I'll do viewer battles. Alright, Fizzy, this is who was it? Freeman? Bro, Freddie Freeman is a October GOAT for them, bro. Well, I guess I gotta end the stream now, right? If we go by Gio's word. Fizzy, you joining or what's up? I know there's a delay though. I'll play Fizzy and then I'll probably call it, and then we'll see each other tomorrow. Is that you, Fizzy? Or am I playing some guy that just copied the code? Let me know. Regardless, good luck to whoever I'm challenging right now. For guys case sensitive? Oh, I didn't know. Honestly, we found that together. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Always doing. Yeah, the Grand Slam against the Yankees last season. Except last season he was doing it on like a broken rib, like a a shredded ankle. Dude out there freaking going through it. I don't know if he got it in every, but he had a streak going. He had the walk-off last season, game 1. Yeah. Poison versus Burn, who's gonna win? Alright, you know what? Let's get aggressive. First player in history with multiple walk-off home runs in the World Series. That's kind of crazy. That seems like a made-up stat. Like that's how crazy that is. Also, I just realized that we get like hyper cooked. This is a bad play in general, but it's fine. Technically, if he misses this coin flip, we're okay. Okay, there's no reason to do the play I did, especially with this in hand. Yeah, I'm gonna be the happiest dude on this team seeing that home run for real. He was about to pitch with his left arm, dude. Don't have another Nihilego. As long as he doesn't have another jellyfish, we get forgiven. Interesting, interesting. First day. Put the play there. Bad, John. Take it easy, broski. That's such a tough loss. Oh, whatever, dude. They should have walked Otani on an extra time. The reason when they pitched to him being up 1, that's where they messed up. They should have been walking him since then. They waited for him to be 4 for 4 with a game time home run before they're like, you know what, maybe we shouldn't pitch to this guy. If he's playing like Sabrina or something, we cannot afford to put anything down. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. And it's gonna be the battle of fire between Poison. Who's the last player to get this kind of respect when it comes to intentional walks? Barry Bonds for sure. Barry Bonds broke the home run record, and if he didn't get intentionally walked so much, that man would have hit like 1,000 home runs in his career. Bro, those are video game numbers. Like, you can't even do that in a video game. Like, you're my player that's 99 overall cannot do that in MLB The Show. Uh-oh. Are we best friends? Are we something? Slack. I also have PCL. This literally feels like a mirror match or like a counterpart fight, but let's set up 60 damage back up.
Speaking of MLB The Show, the card they're gonna release for him is gonna be he's gonna have every stat maxed out, and then it's gonna be crazy as a pitcher too. GG Fizzy. Didn't Big Poppy get walked a ton too? But not Shohei numbers, and definitely not Bonds numbers. And there's a guy who had an Alolan Mug deck. Wait a minute, a repel that loses me the game? Okay, I can't even use repel, they saved me. Oh yeah, GG's. Alright boys. Tomorrow we'll continue with more gym battles if the people are active. Actually, let me see if Optic's on streaming today. Or is today one of his off days? Optic is streaming, but he's playing Platinum. Okay, I'm not gonna make him get off the game. I will challenge Optic eventually because he is one of the Fire Gym leaders. But yeah, let's raid Optic. He's playing a Platinum version Nuzlocke. Not sure if it's Renegade Platinum or just regular Platinum. But yeah, tomorrow we'll do some more viewer battles. I'll challenge some more gyms. Check that out, Dozy, for real. Or Diazzy. I don't know what it is, but once about to take it easy. You think he just came on? That's fair, that's fair. Got my free packs and got nothing? We're two in the same. Unless you count that slurp up that I got something. Alright, so Twitch, we're gonna go to Optic. He's playing Platinum. He's doing a Nuzlocke. TikTok and YouTube. See y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching, tuning in. I know this is the time of the season where like the views and the interest is like really low. Cause like I don't blame y'all. But I appreciate y'all tuning in regardless. Again, next week. Actually, no. Before I hype up next week, which is going to be hyping Wednesday. Wednesday, we're spending too much money because they don't give us rare candy. But we're going to open a whole lot of packs on Wednesday, so look forward to that. Peace.